Good evening, all, and welcome back to Gaz's Corp Online. I hope you're all good. Hope you all had a good week. And how you doing, Daz? How you doing, Mick? Hope you're well.
All good, thanks, mate.
Yeah.
All good, thank you.
Dodging the rain.
Dodging the rain. Have you had a bit of a miserable week?
You could say that. Yeah, it's like working in the trenches.
Yeah, it's not been too bad for me, mate. But same, man. I can't do much me outside when it's raining, so I get to do all the internal jobs instead in nice brand new houses with central heating on. It's cool. Usual thing, guys. We shall be right back here after this. At the back. Yeah, she is. This would have, if I were going to pick this show, there you go, guys. I would have picked that one. So we've got a lot more up to come. Nice patterning, nice separation. Look at that, beautiful fish. And again, check this out, guys. This is something else. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Nice wild common trout coming up for a piece of bread. Perfect. Let's have a look at his koi facility again and look at this full cherry blossom. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get from the other side so we've got the sun behind us so that you can see this, but this is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Without further ado, I'll get us inside, have a look round, and let you see what you think. Catches in it. In this whole complex, the fish is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. One bat after another. Really nice, exactly there. Welcome back, guys. There you go. That's the old intro, which we might be changing up a little bit. As some of you might have seen last night, we had a little bit of a mess around and we created a little bit of a quick, short time, funny video. Well, that we considered funny, just for the laughs and just for the giggles. And we're thinking about perhaps putting out something like that kind of thing on a regular basis, with all the silly bits and bats that us lot get up to when we are together. What we might do is make a new one each week, as well as for the live show. That's the intention, but obviously there's a bit of editing to do, a bit of messing around to do, but we had a good laugh, didn't we? So
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It was fun last night. Yeah.
We might be mixing it up a little bit and changing the regular, or the older intro that we had, and making a new one. I don't know if any of you noticed as well, I have done a little bit of editing and a little bit of messing around with the Gaz's Koi Pond intro beginning. So it shows what my channel's about, what we do, and our live stream that we talk about, and basically just general pond and koi pond garden maintenance. But we had a good laugh, didn't we, last night, making that. It was good fun.
Yeah. It was really good.
Especially when we get looping dazzling that back that ball.
It is a spade in my hands, people. It's a spade.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
Now then, to be fair, we don't have a great deal of topics. In fact, I'll be quite honest. Unless you guys have got any topics this evening, we have zero, which normally tends to be a bit of a wing it. and we'll just sit here, kick back, relax, have a good chat and a good natter with everybody, and see where tonight goes.
I've got some new news coming now. That's good news.
Yes, that's well. I won't steal your thunder, mate. If you want to, we do have one little bit of a clip to show, and there has been a few people in the past that have asked about Mick's pond. So Mick's done a video this evening, and he's forwarded it across to me. So I will show that later on. I'll go straight in with that one, just so you can see the garden, the work that he had done, and his pond, because he's never shown it, and then. It talks a little bit about his filtration system and what we're going to be doing in the very near future to change up a little bit. So, anything you want to that you guys have got that you might like to talk about? Anything that's happened, pond, koi pond, fish stock related, or anything like that you might want to bring up, talk about? Oh, what's that sign there in the background there, Mick? What's that say?
Oh.
I dig Yorkshire koi. With a big heart.
Yeah.
I will love that one. Now we need to come back in and tear you a new one with that message. Oh, what's the dig reference for? Was that one of his little comment that he left you?
Yeah, that's it.
In case any of you didn't notice, Yorkshire Koi and Mick have been having a little bit of banter back and forth, and it's quite funny and quite comical in the comments. So we've had a good laugh at that one, haven't we?
Yeah,
I think the last one he said, Mick, why don't you do a video showing everybody how to avoid digging?
Yeah.
Which was pretty good. Right, well, we'll kick off with the usual, and we'll go through the first few comments that have come in. We've got evening cupcakes with a triple thumbs up from Vince. How you doing, bud?
How you doing, Vince?
Evening, Vince.
Irish Jordy Coy. Evening, Twisted One and all. Good evening, Irish Jordy Coy. Hertz Coy says, evening all. Good evening, Hertz.
Evening, Hertz.
Right.
West Brom says, good evening all. Good evening, mate. Hope you're good.
Evening, West Brom.
Evening at West Brom Coy from Hertz Coy. And we've got an evening all from myself. Bubble and Fins. Hi all. Hope you're all well.
All right.
Hi. I'm going to guess. I'm going to start a quick stab. Bubble and Fins must be a female. Because there's always a kiss on the end. I forgot to mention that.
You never know.
Say one for me, one, they should be free.
Oh.
West Brom Coy says, hi, it's Coy.
Not offended.
No. Yeah, but the thing is, though, she might not like a bit of rough, though, so you're.
Oh, no, actually, you might not want to put the free because that indicates some health in it. So, yeah, perhaps maybe not. Just stick with it. We'll share it. We've got an evening, Gaz from It's Coy. Evening, bud. David Cook says, hello, Gaz, Mick, and Daz. How you doing, Dave?
How are you, mate?
David.
Birmingham Gary says, evening, guys. Good evening,
Hi,
Gaz.
Evening, Gary.
David Cook says, hello, everyone. Mike Bass. Hi, guys. Just getting the drinks and popcorn ready for tonight's show. There you go.
Evening, Mike.
I hope you, did you see yourself, Mike? Mike, in the little short video we put out last night, making Colin look bad as you were blasting up the ramp with yet another barrel full while he sat on his butt. And again, evening it's going from myself. GKP Thursday Night Live means it's nearly the weekend. Great stuff. Yeah, that's what I think, mate, as well. So I know I'm going to get up, one more sleep, get up, work on a Friday, and that's the weekend. Edward Guppy. Good evening, Gaz. Oh, Gas. Good evening, Gas. Mick, Daz, and you, Vince.
Full of gas.
Good evening, British Gas. Charlie Bifter Brown says, evening all. How you doing, Charlie?
How do you, Charlie?
Mike KH says, evening all, with a snap. He's got the power.
Evening, Mike.
Guy Karma says, evening all. Hope you're all well. Double thumbs
Evening,
up.
Dave. I hope you're feeling better this week, mate.
Yeah, I hope you're better, mate. Hope you're feeling a bit better than you were last week. Paul Mack says, evening, guys. Good evening, Paul.
Evening, Paul.
Life around the koi pond. Hello, everyone. Hope everything is going well.
How are you doing, Jamie, mate? How are you getting on, mate?
How was your pond temperatures, mate? If you don't mind me asking. The only reason why I'm asking, because I went out to mine, I had to check mine, down to 10.5 degrees. 16.5 degrees inside the koi shed, though, inside of the filter shed, and only 11.2 degrees outside. So, pretty well impressed with that installation. It's doing keeping it a fair few degrees above. We've got Dave Littlewood says, "Evening, everyone. How is everyone? And the GKP. We're all very good this side, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, Dave. And you, mate."
Nipping Koi says, "Evening all. Sorry I'm late. Thumbs up."
You're not late, mate.
You were late, mate. I saw your comments coming up as the edits were rolling through, so it's all good. Telford Koi Pond, good evening, Phil. Says, "Evening, ladies and gentlemen." Waving hand. "Looking forward to another great Thursday Night Live. Thumbs up and a big smiling face. Cheers. Thanks very much, Phil. Dave Littlewood says, "Love the Saturday Live, though." To be fair, mate, we enjoyed it. We did enjoy it.
We did. But like I said,
we're not planning on it, but
It was kind of. It was. I contacted you. Said,
it was
you fancy doing it live to make up for the one we missed, and it was a case of why not?
Yeah, so, and nobody else was doing a live, so we thought, jump on it.
Sorry if you can hear that in background. That's my puppy running around there with what would appear to be a large pop bottle that is dragging around the living room. I hope it's not full. Lisa Lee says, "Evening all," with a thumbs up. Good evening, Lisa. Hope you're good.
Evening, Lisa.
How are you, sir?
Paul D says, "Good evening all." Good evening, Paul.
Evening, Paul.
Life around the koi pond. Well, life around the koi pond is a bit crap at the moment. Oh no, here we go. As I'm going to work. Oh yeah, feel that one, mate. Going to work in the dark, then coming home in the dark and not having much koi time. Yeah, this has got to be.
I've got the same.
Yeah, the worst. I mean, well, I'll touch on this a little bit, because I do think it should be mentioned. This is a time, if anybody you know out there that's got any form of mental health issues, this time of year is a real difficult time for people that suffer from depression. And the main reason being is we spend most of us time in the dark, in home. If you live alone, it's a lonely time. So if you know someone, reach out, ask them if they're all right. It's a difficult time, isn't it? A lot of people don't enjoy the winter period. It's dark in the morning when you get up. You're trying to sneak around the house to not wake anybody else up by putting great big lights on, trying to get dressed in dark. Out to the front door, you jump in your van or your vehicle to come home at the end of the day, and it's pitch black again before you know it. And the only bit of the daylight you see is while you're at work, and there's no pleasure in, well, unless you really enjoy your job, there's very little time to do what we'd consider our hobby. The only time you can really do it now is the weekend, isn't it? That's for me. Evenings are short. I mean, saying that, I did come home this evening straight out to pond, checked and thought, oh, hang about. But we had a real bad storm last night, blown loads of leaves everywhere. They were all over the top of it. But there were bits of Forest Park all over the top of my pond, and it sucked a fair few pieces in. And I thought, that's not flowing very well. That's a service pump, and sure enough, there were a little piece of forest bark in there, and loads of bits of leaves, loads of bits of crap. But I did notice the bottom of my pond is spotless, absolutely spotless. There's a few little leaves that are floating around on the surface that I need to work on this weekend, give it a good clean up and a fair look. Hopefully get a chance to cut grass, tidy garden up, and then into a little bit of a video or something if I can. That's the idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crap, innit? Get up in dark, go to work, come home in dark.
I haven't even been able to check my fish once this week.
It is nice and cosy though, isn't it? I mean, this is the time where you've been central heating's on, fire's on, whatever, cuddling up, nice and warm.
Yeah.
Slightly nicer that way, but yeah. But the the people that suffer from depression, this is the time of year where people tend to suffer a little bit more. So if we know anybody that's out there that might be struggling a little bit, make sure you say hello, just to check on them, see if they're doing okay. Dave Littlewood says, maybe getting rid of my pond as the new electricity bill since the first of the month is £15 already.
Gosh.
It's not cheap, is it? I've got to admit. It's expensive, and I do believe it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, in my opinion. I did see somebody's post the other day about saying the same thing. Quite a few on Facebook saying, closing down, shutting down, selling off all the stock, all the fish, all the filtration system and everything. Again, it's becoming more and more common. We'll see a lot more people seem to be doing it, but
Yeah.
Well, tell your kids. All I can say is tell your kids to turn the computers off, mate, because a standard Xbox One S uses something like 150 watts. Somebody was saying the other day, and then an Xbox X, it's 250 watts.
Yeah,
they play about 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, mate. That's some.
My power supply, my PC alone is 600 watts.
That's what I'm saying.
But it keeps my legs lovely and warm while I'm sat here doing this live. But yeah, you're right, Dave. You are right, mate. It is becoming expensive. Cut back where you can, mate.
Yeah.
Try not to lose your hobby because you'll only be bored and fed up. Good evening, Estelle, in the background there.
Yes, I'm all good. Thanks. Just trying to drain my peas.
You'll hear me scream in a minute when she tips boiling water on me.
It's a bit where Dad screams in mass pain. Now, I do believe we've all eaten before the show tonight, haven't we?
Yes.
We have.
So, for all those people that like to watch us stuff us faces while we're live, unfortunately, this evening we've already done it.
Yes, because we had to keep our noble hobby in.
Noble hobby
clean,
yeah.
not to disrepute.
Yes, absolutely right, Mark.
We've got Mark's going garden and Bonsai says, "Evening all, how you doing, Mark?"
Evening.
Busy Bee says, "Hi peeps." We're away.
Oh yeah.
Busy.
Twisted Koi. I'm thinking about selling a few of my Chagoy fry. Yeah, I noticed that, Vince, in the video you put out over there. Have you got a lot to get rid of, or are you going to be selling them on? You're growing them on a little bit, or are you going to be selling them on as the fry? Moving them on.
Me, if I was him, the way he grows fish, I'd be keeping every single pet. I would be keeping every single one of them. As long as the body shape is nice, keep them.
If the memory serves right, I think what he wants to do is get them into the growing pond inside the new filler house.
Yeah.
But money being an issue and fiberglass and getting it all ready, Christmas coming out corner, and the rest of the bills that are all creeping in, I think it's more of a case of when money is there, then he probably will be doing. But
yeah,
I think it's whether or not he wants to keep that many. I don't know.
But did he have lots?
Not loads and loads, but he's got a fair few. Yeah, he did his grading video the other week. Yeah, it was.
Like I said, I've been off it. I've been off for a couple of days. I've been watching it.
Nipping Koi says, Mick, you got chips ready?
No, I've had pizza and some fried potatoes tonight. So I've had to. I've got half a pizza, but I was full. So
yeah, that's right. Twisted Koi says anti-busy cupcake. Now this is a strange one. Dark Side Paranormal. So many people closing their ponds. Did you feel it in your waters? So many people closing their ponds. It's a massive problem due to the energy costs. I really feel sorry for the keepers.
Yeah.
To agree. It's sad when somebody has to foreclose the hobby due to the prices of everything shooting up through the roof.
Yeah.
But as a lot of people say, if you invest a little bit more, update some of your electrics.
Exactly, your pumps.
Your pumps and your air
UVs.
pumps,
Yeah.
UVs. Yeah. Drop down your UV to a more manageable sized bulb.
Or turn it off altogether.
Turn it off this time of year. Yeah. Cut down. But you got to invest a little bit to make a saving. But
exactly.
This time next year, it will be cheaper.
I've changed a few of mine down to 5,000 litre pump that's only 40 watts. A lot of people just run them without even thinking what the actual wattage is, without checking it.
Don't they, Mick?
Yeah. but what's it called? The thing is, I mean,
it's right though.
Dave's saying £15 since the thing.
Since the first, yeah.
Since the first.
But I'm using £7 and £8 a day.
Yeah. So, I think it's a lot more expensive if you prepaid meters as well, isn't it? It's your tariff prices are a heck
That's
of a
what
lot
mine
more.
is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get it
that's it.
switched
And
out, or you probably won't be able to know, will you?
I've got 3 of these running as well.
Yeah.
But
See, that's the thing, Mick. What you could do there to save, buy one tank,
Yeah.
transfer everything into one, and have a big escape tank than having 3 little ones, 3 heaters, 3 pumps, 3 lights. You know.
Just Mick, just flush all those fish down the toilet and put some koi in there instead.
No. if I can get rid of some of these fish in there, I'm nicking the goldfish from yours.
Yeah, I'm up with that. I've got
some goldfish there.
Yeah, some of the fancies, some of the.
I won't want to keep them. I won't keep
fancies.
them. I'll just
Calico?
go on to.
Is that right? What the calico?
There's all sorts. Yeah, there's calico. There's ranchu. There's all sorts mixed in. Yeah.
Did you get those panda ones?
Yeah, I've got the panda arandas. I've got panda moors. I've got all sorts.
Did you get them to spawn this year?
No, they're not big enough yet. No, I've got them heated in the hamster shed.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Bit
And
more
the pearl
size.
scales as well.
Don't let me forget next time when I do come down. I have one really big, massive black moor. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I've got 4 moors.
Female as well, so you could just remind me though, because I've forgotten it twice, so don't have to do it again. Dark Side Paranormal does say, "Evening, people, new here, guys. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for me calling.
Do you have a channel of your own? That's might be something else. We can go and have a nosy and have a look.
Yeah, why not?
Do we have your own?
Subscribe.
Yeah,
if you want subscribers.
Let's have a quick look and have a quick see. It does as well. If anybody's into your dark side paranormal activities, I know
that kind of stuff.
I don't think it's kind of cool. We shall. I'm just going to stick this in there for you, and we'll let people, if they want to do, or should they want to do. At present, is 49 subscribers. Fingers crossed. You never know, mate. You might get a few more.
About 50. I'll subscribe.
Yeah.
I'll give you a subscribe and ring the bell, just so we can have some laughs and giggles and look at something else a little bit different. How's that one done? Koi Karma says, "Hi, busy. Hi, bro. Vince, bro. Phil, pond new installation with Kingspan. Is that the grow on, Dave? My electricity is koi pond. Life around the koi pond says my electricity is around £70 a week.
Yeah,
I can see a lot of ponds closing down as everything is going up and up. Yeah, £70 a week. Not down. That's just imagine if you'd have done what you said you were going to do this summer when you were talking to us, and we said, "Don't make your pond any bigger right now. See what happens come next year." But you're glad you didn't do that now, mate, aren't you? Bubble and Finn says, "Yes, I'm female. LOL." There you go. That's my dark side.
Yeah, guys, you've got lots of comments. A lot of comments.
It's working.
A hell of a lot.
Oh dear.
Life around the koi pond. Life around the koi pond. There could be. I almost got a solar setup running. Yeah. I think a couple of people on YouTube are actually setting up talking about going full solar for the ponds. Again, an heavy investment, and I would have thought quite a costly investment, but from then on in,
long term, yeah,
long term, you're talking free fish keeping other than your food and your fish and treatments. So, a definite worthwhile investment, I would say. 100%. Yeah. My mum and dad put them in. Pushing maybe 8, 9, maybe 10 years ago, and they've not paid for electricity since. So, Busy Bee says, "Hi, Vince and Dave." Edward Guppy says, "Sorry, gas again." I guess then that's going to be predictive text, changing it from gas to gas. Dark Side Paranormal says, "I'm using a heater, got it set to 10 degrees. So you're keeping your pond at 10 degrees. Is that a pond heater that you're using? What type are you using? And is it really expensive type, or are you using one of the more cheaper ones, which are the air source heat pumps?" That right, isn't it? Yeah, so it's
Yeah, sauce. Yeah.
Again, though, we did hear somebody saying that they think they're a heck of a lot more now with the high prices to what they used to be. I don't know. I don't have one. What do you guys? If anybody's out there's got one, let us know. Has it gone up? Is it costing more to run that?
It will do, isn't it? If not,
I know it's going to be, but is it going to be stupid amounts? Or has it gone up as crazy as what somebody else we know that had a heat pump on the pond or two? That was an expensive bill.
Yeah.
Nipping Koi says 15C in mine. 15C. What about what area? Well, obviously we're not out saying where you live, mate, but what area you're in, bud? Because up here in Huddersfield, the last 2 nights seem to have dropped pretty damn cold. And 10 degrees ain't too bad because it's been crap and miserable for the last 2
daytime temperatures is around 12, 13 my pond.
Yeah.
12, 13. See, well, that's about consistent then, isn't it? Because I've been about 2 to 3 degrees less than you throughout the last couple of weeks as we've all been monitoring, haven't we? So Jeff seems to be the best one, though. He's still up at stupid temps.
Yeah. And he's on East Coast with that north wind coming down.
Yeah.
You would have thought it would have been
colder. Yeah.
How about that one, Dad? No trifle?
No. I still
look at that face of disappointment.
It's Skeggy Christmas
in with his usual boom. How are you doing, Skeg?
How are you doing, Skegs?
Evening, Skeg.
Oh, no happened there. Gary Stevens. Evening, Koi people. Hope everyone's okay. How are you doing, Gaz? You all right, mate? West Brom says Skeggy, and I'm laughing at the next one that says, sorry, Gaz. Only missing. Dark Side says interesting rates, highest since '89. I feel for those homeowners and their ponds being shut down. Mate, I don't know. I'd be gutted, me. I really would.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a toss-up for me first, which one went, whether it be tropical fish tank or whether it be little pond. Chuck all little fish from little pond into big one. And maybe, I mean, I could do a massive saving there.
It'd be kids first. They'd have to go.
Oh, yeah.
Wife.
Yeah.
Who's going to cook your dinner for you? Do your washing? Think it through first.
Sorry, Marie. I'm joking. Koi Karma says, hi, Skeggy Daz. Skeggy Daz. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Life around. Even getting to work is a struggle. No, mate. God damn, man. My van costs a fortune to fill. I'm glad I pay.
Yeah. Well, I spent 150 quid this week on diesel.
You know, when they went up, I were dropping 189 quid in my tank.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Don't let it get on top of you, though, Jamie, mate. Like I say, keep your chin up and keep them videos coming out, mate.
All you do, Jamie, is you just stick your rates up, bud. Stick your rates up. Put up your hourly rate. If you're a subcontractor,
you have to constantly, because you just otherwise you lose touch with it and you just get further and further behind.
It is. Hertz Koi says, I completely agree, Gaz. Winter is the worst time. Now, it's worse for the reasons which we were discussing, but I do think autumn and winter are the most beautiful seasons that we have. Well, I mean, a lot of you guys from down south won't know.
Yeah.
I mean, up north, real up north side. You know what I'm saying? Up north and further above, like what we've got, some other viewers that come and watch us, that's winter. You get proper winters, get good snow. I mean, I
you probably noticed it with taking the dog out, Gaz, like I have. The autumn leaves this year have been beautiful.
Isn't it? Beautiful. Yeah. And I've got to admit, when we were away last week, walking along beach, even though it was on a beach, it was still nice. That breeze, fresh air, a bit of a nip to the air in the morning, but it was nice.
Some lovely sunrises as well.
It was,
yeah.
We got. I tried to do a slow mo. This bloke who were beach casting, and I tried to get him as he were doing his big cast, and I was like, mate, you didn't even put any effort in there. thought,
Get him to reel it in and have a
I
rerun.
tried to do it on the slow-mo thing on camera, but it didn't come out as good as what I wanted. But yeah. Darkside says, life around the koi pond, it's getting depressing out there, and people will start pinching food and fuel. It will get worse. It really will.
No. It's what's it called? Shit happens. It's what it is. I think people are panicking. Yeah, they're panicking.
I don't think they are, mate. I really don't think it's a panic. It's not so much. Yes, the bills are going up, but the majority of the reason why people are struggling with it is everything's going up for us, but your salaries aren't matching.
No, exactly.
And that's the issue. Where does the money come from when you're not getting a pay rise?
Like you got your wife, your kids to think about. So I suppose something has got to go at some point.
It doesn't, mate, because what you've got to remember is there's ways and where we can all cut back and we can all make savings and get back to what, this time of year is about. It's about being around your friends, being around your family and getting together at Christmas. And that's what's the next thing around the corner. But Christmas isn't all about fancy, shiny objects and the expensive products. Try have a traditional Christmas where you think about a couple of small gifts. Especially
kids, you having oranges and apples for Christmas this year?
I mean, Christmas is about being around your family. That's what it's about. It's not about the commercial products that they push on you, sales in and the rest of it, and all everything else that's there. That's not what Christmas was about. Christmas was brought around for that kind of thing. It was brought around to bring people together and have something to celebrate through this dark, miserable, depressing time of the year. And that's what it was for. It weren't about what you bought and what you got. Yeah. That's just my opinion. It's one way you can cut back a little bit just by making a special individual gift. One or two little, surprises, but cut back on the Christmas. Have a sensible Christmas and get around family that you might not have seen for years and years and years instead.
Oh, no thanks. Thanks.
Mixed family man, obviously, as you can tell. Kelly Karma says, "Hi, yes, winter is bad, especially if you're prone to depression. It really is, mate. And it's not. I mean, I don't suffer from it myself. I have it a little bit in the past when I left the fire service. I did get a bit in a crap place.
Yeah.
But I do know that a lot of people do suffer, and suicide rates lift at this time of year. And all I'm saying is, I'm not trying to be anybody. I'm not trying to, be a spokesman in any way, shape, or form. But even if it's just that one person that you think might be struggling, just stay in touch. That's all it takes. Just for them to know that somebody else is thinking and somebody else cares is enough to get them through that period and that time.
Yeah, that's it.
Skeggy says, "Evening, West Brom." Kind of sounds like he's talking to a football team, doesn't it? Evening, West Brom. He says, "Hi, Dave. Life around solar power would be great in the summer months, but in the winter months, can't be good. Just saying." That's not true, mate. They're not. The panels have advanced a hell of a lot from what they used to be, and they do generate equally as much. Laughing at dog chasing his ball. Equally as much. Not as much, but they still produce some. Yeah, quite a good amount within the developments that they've brought out in them now. The panels are so much better than what they used to be.
Yeah, it's daylight rather than sun that they're relying on, isn't it?
That's it, mate. Yeah, because they used to be, it had to be full-on sunlight for you to generate power from them to a point where you was, so much that you were banking up or you were saving and the rest going back to grid. And if you didn't have good daylight, bright days, but the other thing is they've got to be kept clean as well. You need to make sure that regularly you make sure your solar panels aren't covered in an algae film, preventing the sunlight from coming in. But they have made some leaps and bounds, mate. So that's not necessarily true anymore. But it did used to be. Darkside says, "I suffer from PTSD and winter is horrible for me." There you go, mate. So stay in touch. Come and sit in here with us. Come and have a chat. Come and have a laugh. Come and have a giggle. Yeah. And if nothing else, bring a subject. Anything you want to talk about, mate. Don't matter what it is. Doesn't have to be koi related. We're more than happy to sit here and talk as
Yeah.
and chew the fat.
That's
As
it.
he did. What you
That's
got?
it.
Dave Little says, my kids are only really young, so don't have them. They don't have them, Mike. Mick.
Come on, what I said.
About the Xboxes and stuff. His kids are really young yet. They don't have them.
Oh, that.
Mike Bass says, having to hold my pond at 16 degrees as one of the larger kahaku is pink looking, not clamp finned, but not feeding. Others keeps above warmer return. They may have to catch and scrape and salt bath, etc. Pink looking fish.
Could it be costly?
Costia, yeah. They normally tend to go a bit pinky, don't they, when they get
They do when they got costly,
Did you manage to get rid last time, Mike? I can't remember what you said you were treating for last time when we got there and your pond were looked like Hulk had took a piss in there. But what was that for? What were you treating for that? Because that's what it's either had to be treated or Costia. Dog's just entertaining himself here. Sorry, have you ever seen a dog throw a ball for himself?
Yeah, ours does.
He's literally just picking ball up front and then
between a pause as well, like passing it to himself.
He's down there.
Oh.
Entertaining himself, having a mess about. He's brilliant, mate. It really is. He's absolutely fantastic. Best dog I think I've ever had. Change the subject again. Good as gold. Absolutely fantastic. How many dogs do you know that'll come in, stand there, and lift the paws up for you to dry the feet? And if he does forget and doesn't stop as he's going in, if you were, oi, come back here, he'll literally come back, turn around, and then lift his paws up because he knows. Well, he's done it like with him 5 or 6 times, and now
He trained to do that dressage where they do that.
Yeah, he literally does. Front paw, then he's over front paw, then he lifts his back paws up for you. He just sits there and lets you just dry his feet off. Clever as. Let us know, Mike. Have a scrape, mate. See what you find. Darkside says, we'll be building my new koi pond after Christmas. Are you going to wait till back end of spring so you get rid of all that chucking it down, rain and wet and, messy garden and all that kind of stuff? Or you're not bothered? You're going to go in for a full-on get down, get dirty and ankle deep in mud. You do it. But it's not too bad. It depends if you're scaping your garden. It doesn't really matter, does it? But if you're wanting to maintain your garden, not the best time of year.
Not good. I found that out.
You end up with plastic sheets everywhere, covering all your lawn, and then when you lift it all back, your lawn's dead anyway, isn't it? Because it's killed it with sheets being over it. Twisted Koi says, exactly, Gaz. Cupcake, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Sean Morris, we are getting a heck of a lot of comments here, aren't we?
We are quite a lot.
Sean Morris says, all right, lads, hope all is well. A bit random, Gaz. Whatever happened to that Lampy bloke? Do you know what, mate? I've absolutely no idea. I've looked on his channel a few times, and it's
no.
I do know they were at one point, and Lampy, if you're watching, mate, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. I know his mum did have something wrong with her. I'm not going to say what it was because that's not my place, not my, but I know she did get ill, or say as much as that. And I think it was a, family gathering, helping out and doing what they were doing, and perhaps maybe there isn't enough time to do what he was doing and YouTube. But honestly, I don't know. I'm just surmising. Koi says, life around the koi pond. That's where leisure batteries come into play. I've been storing all summer. There you go. Yeah, that's it. I think that's the route, isn't it? If you're going with
Solar.
I nearly said ultraviolet. You're going with ultraviolet. You want some leisure batteries to store all your violet afterwards. Leisure batteries to store from your solar panels. Koi beginning says, no, they're not. It's not. Yeah, I mean, I reckon you're going to be talking anywhere for a decent setup on your house. Talking from 8 to 14 panels, you're looking 16, 17 grand, if not more now. Easily.
Yeah.
Koi Beginning says, hi guys, how's everyone doing?
How doing, mate? Hi, mate. Right. Right.
Evening.
We've just watched your video tonight, mate.
Right, and we're going to say something. We're going to say something. Get that fish out the pond, mate.
And the only reason why we're saying this, mate, is that's how exactly every one of the fish that we've seen with the problem with the bacterial issues have started, mate. Round the anal fin, from the anal fin to the mouth, and that what you've got on the mouth, mate, it's not ulcer, it's mouth rot. You can see the top lip, the actual outer lip, it's mouth rot, mate.
The next
You'll probably find that will turn into a great big hole before it's done, and half of its top lip will get eaten away. Fingers crossed for you, mate. My advice would be take it out, quarantine it, and CT the shit out of it, mate.
Yeah. CT is the way forward.
I mean, I bought a kahaku from Quinnicoy. Perfection, beautiful fish. Nothing to do with Quinnicoy. Within 4 days, it was like that.
It looked like that. After a fortnight, half of its face were missing. So,
yeah.
And that was
my advice, mate, is if you can get it out your pond,
it wasn't as bad as that. It was just red, wasn't it? It was just
it started off
so
just as a pink patch that came up on it, didn't it? My other one, mate, is just in case, I'm not saying it is, but that beautiful snow white asagi, mate, just make sure that that's not the start of an ulcer. Because I know you say it's damaged or it's knocked itself. I'm not saying it isn't, but if you've got that bacterial issue in your pond, mate, and it gets in there, that's one hell of a beautiful fish that you could be.
Yeah, he's got some cracking fish. He's got some cracking fish.
I'm not trying to play you or teach you to suck eggs, mate, but that's what we've been looking at throughout the majority of this summer in free ponds. So that would be my advice, mate. Get it out, quarantine it, separate from the rest of it, CT the shit out of it.
Yeah. If you can, that is.
Fingers crossed, bud. If you can, get it out, get rid before you lose a lot more. Because that's how it started. Just one fish, and it started with a little mark on the anal fin, from the anal fin to a small little patch halfway down the body, and that just looked like one scale. Tiny little red dot, and that red dot started to get a little bit bigger. All of a sudden, the mouth broke out, and that's exactly what it looked like. Just the beginning starts of what you
exactly as that.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, mate, you can get on top of it.
Like I say, you've worked hard on that pond, and as I say, we watched you where you were doing your porcelain tiles, and like I say, you've worked really hard on it, haven't you? Like I say, it's just a shame to.
Too many nice fish, mate, to take that risk. If you can quarantine it, bud, get it done.
Yeah.
Dave Littlewood says my UV is off, back it off, only running the one pump, 42 watts and 2 air pumps. Then you've got some outage or some leakage somewhere else, mate, because that don't add up, does it?
No.
42 watts and 2 air pumps, what? 35 watts each? Yeah.
Yeah. And don't say you're using a smart meter, because them smart meters are the biggest con ever.
They're a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, mate. One thing that you can make a saving around, a little bit of investment again, but run around your house, mate, and replace every single bulb with LED.
That's what I've done. That's what we've done this week. We've done this week, haven't we?
Instead of sticking your heating on or any electric fires. In fact, we were talking about a little dehumidifier. We got a little dehumidifier, tiny little thing. It's fantastic. And it's only because this time of year, you've got washing in house. You can't take it outside because it's lashing it down every day. So you've got to have some way of getting that moisture out of your house. When you're putting clothes on your radiators to dry them off, you end up, making damp air. So we've got this dehumidifier. Now, we were talking to a friend of ours, Mike H. And Mike H's dehumidifier was 170 odd watts? Yeah. And the one I've got was 25.
Yep.
Wow. Same size literage tank. It's just the stuff, all the technology, the wattage that you use compared to what there is of newer stuff now. So check your products, mate, that you got in your house. Go through them all. See if there's anything that you could replace with something modern that's going to save you some wattage. Wayside Koi and Lifestyle. Evening, everyone. Evening, Daz and Nick.
Wayside.
John, I hope you're well.
Hi, John and John. Thank you for joining us.
Chris and Ash, ANC Koi.
Evening, ANC.
Evening.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Morris, what fish is in the tanks, Mick?
Right.
You get to showcase the studio.
Right.
You've been prepping it.
I've got some black bar endless, some snow white plex, some super red plex, Weber Munster plex, a few common plex.
5,000 brown common plex.
No, common bristlenose.
Common bristlenose, sorry.
Bristlenose, yeah. Some albino bristlenose. I mean, I only keep bristlenose anyway. Some albino bronze corridorus. Some.
Are they about this big, Mick?
They are, yeah. They are,
Have
yeah.
you got some matching albinos about this big?
Yes, they have. I have,
Do you
yeah.
know what the ones that are in my tank? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
yeah.
They are. Yeah, exactly the same ones. But I yeah.
I think the clown loach, mate.
Oh no.
I think he's slurped to.
got rid of that
the what's it called? Black bars.
the endless.
Yeah, the black bar endless. Yeah.
And I got 5 off of him. I'm now down to 3.
Well, don't worry about it. I've got another what, about 70,000.
I have a really big clown loach.
Oh, Sean wants it, doesn't he?
Yes, it does. Yeah. But now I know how much it's worth, Sean. I'm selling it, mate. That's what I'm going to do. 100 quid. A 6-inch clown loach is going for like 150 quid.
Yeah. If anybody wants any little bristlenose,
common bristlenose, and I've got to admit, to be fair,
they're beautiful. They are beautiful.
They are really nice because they've got a nice little spotty pattern on them as well.
Yeah. They're not the normal. They're not the normal washed out looking colour ones. They've got the nice white dots. Like I say, I've got 70, 80 of them. So if anybody wants any for free, just like I say, drop Gaz a message, or like I say, what's it called? You can have them for free. I'm in Nottingham, so anybody wants any, just like I say, just let Gaz know.
I've got to admit, I got mine from him. I got a tiny little white one, super white, bristlenose, a super red, a common bristlenose,
an albino,
and a L66.
Oh, you got the L66, haven't you? Yeah.
L66, that's really nice. It's really shy though. Don't come out enough.
It will do. She will do.
But yeah, if you need some, or you want some, mix a master breeder.
Yeah, and like I say, I don't sell fish. I give them away. I don't.
No. Yeah, you got to be careful with that one, haven't you? Mix a master breeder.
Yeah.
Skeggy says, "Evening, Joe." Excuse me. That's the link for the Dark Side Paranormal. If anybody's interested, you can check them out.
Oh, what news you got?
Whoa.
Oh, Daz is not gonna fail his fans.
Oh,
Holland and Barrett.
He's got some nibbles.
Honey roasted.
Oh, cashews. Oh, are they from Marks and Spencer's?
No, Holland and Barrett.
Oh,
my good lady bought them back for me from work.
Yes, I still like I say, like Hertz. If you want any young plex, mate, just like I say, let me know. We can sort some out. You can have them.
But yeah, he does literally have a good 150, 200 of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's on eggs. He's on eggs again now.
He's on eggs now again, isn't it? There you go.
I only put the cage back in 2 days ago because he was acting weird because he was hanging upside down on the trim of the pot tank. So I put it back in and he was straight back in, chasing females, trying to get them in there.
Dark Side says not many vids at the moment as working on other projects in the paranormal world. Sweet. Or word. Paranormal word.
Yeah. Well.
Coy Karma says, "Evening, Jill and John. Birmingham Gary's interested in the dark side. He's subscribed.
Yeah.
Man. Sharpies Pond World says, hey up me ducks.
Quack quack.
At Birmingham Gary says, Dark Side says, thank you. Life Around the Koi Pond. Subscribed and rung the bell as well.
Okay, darling.
Dave says, the main pond done, but I've got plenty left over for the grow on. Nice one. Might as well, Dave. If you got some left, mate, get it on. It's made a big difference, to be fair. It really has made a big difference on my. I was surprised to see it nearly 5.5 degrees warmer instead than what it was. But I'd been in like 5 minutes doing my filter, hadn't I, when I was doing, servicing my pump, before I realised that I thought, I'll just check temperature. So it could have been a couple of degrees above that. I should really look as soon as I open the door. But god damn, man, I opened my filter box up and shitloads of them little midgy flies came out. Tons of them. I hate them things.
Yeah. So you know what you need to do though.
Yeah.
This is a bit of an info for anybody who's got ponds. When the water's going down through your pipe from out your filter boxes. Yeah, that's where they will collect.
Yeah.
So what will happen is, if you've only got a small diameter pipe, get a kiddie's bottle brush.
Yeah,
and just run that, give it off. Because you can't.
And the other one, if you treat with Learnex Pro, it kills them all.
It kills them. Yeah. I mean, in the egg stage and the slightly larvae stage, it does kill them. Yeah.
Jill Colley says, "Evening, Gaz, Daz, Mick, and everyone. Good evening, Jill."
Hi, Jill. Watched your video the other day. We all enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're all looking forward to the bush cam.
Yeah. Sorry, John.
That was quite funny, man. That was pretty good. I'm looking forward to trying this out. And his face.
His face, like, oh.
Oh, good. It did give us a good giggle. Wayside Koi and Pond, and Lifestyle. Evening, Dave. Koi Karma. ANC Koi. Hello, Jill. Hello, Dave. Hi, Chris. Blagdon 1. Constant 10 degrees C. So you got one of those. Is that one of those? Is that the Blagdon 1? Is that one of those little inline ones, or is that the floating one?
I'm not sure because I think if I'm wrong, are you American?
I think he might be. Yeah.
Why? Just because he's a paranormal activity investigator.
No.
I saw a picture when I subscribed, and he's got the skeggy beard.
Right. So you really have a good look. I will have a look, mate. I promise.
Definitely. We'll have to look after.
Yeah, we will investigate.
Okay. We definitely won't knock anything until we've.
I like, to be fair, I like watching all the, when these groups going out, and you always see that one that's petrified.
What's it called? Like what was it? A vet Cooper.
Yeah,
that was a bit dramatic. Some of that were. I mean,
yeah.
I like the people that talk to them and can get in touch with them, how they get in the zone and all that shit.
Yeah.
Koi water plants and rants. Koi.
Hi, Martin.
Evening, Martin.
Good evening, all. How you doing, bud? Nipping Koi. That took a long time to get around to there, mate. Sorry.
Yeah.
In Staffordshire.
Not far. I said it's not far from here.
Oh, all right.
Dave says, born and bred in Huddersfield, as was I, mate. Daz from Bubble and Fins. Have you got any Arandas you're looking to get rid of? If so, I'll be interested. Double kiss.
I'm sure we've got some Arandas. Have I got some Arandas, mate?
I'm sure you have.
Yes, you have.
What were the little golden ones?
You got shit out of them.
What was the little golden ones?
They're
that change colour.
About so big at the moment.
About 40 mil.
Yeah.
In fact, if you have a quick look,
colours.
Well, not obviously now, but later on, if you have a look on the last video that was brought from Mick and Daz that they did, the last one, there actually was a few of them in with the Kahaku, weren't there? Don't know how
they were, because we put them in just to see how they would develop with other
things. In fact, I'll bolster them up at the weekend for you and I'll film it.
Yeah.
There you go. Sweet.
So we've got lots of them, I think.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, definitely hundreds.
Ed Cook says, hello, Wayside Koi and Lifestyle, John, mate. 11.5. Yeah, so you're a degree warmer than me then, mate. I've got to admit, I put my hand inside filter box just to check. And I put my hand in, I thought, God damn, that feels cold for 10 degrees. That you don't want to be in water at this time of year, that is for sure.
No.
That was well, it wasn't freezing, obviously, with 10 degrees, but it did feel damn cold. ANC St. Martin, with a wave. Dark Side says, we'll be building a closed-in pond and have front shutters open in the summer. Nice.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That'd be something. Well, are you going to be doing anything YouTube related with it? And obviously not on that channel, but are you going to do your own channel on your pond build? I think you should. It'd be nice to watch. Wayside Koi and Lifestyle. All right, Dave, cool. And then we've got ANC from Koi Water Plants and Rants. Wayside, Daz and Skegget. Martin says, hello, Mr. Star. Not to worry, mate. You're still here, bud. That's the main thing. Thanks for joining us again.
Watching.
Got a Martin from Wayside. Hi, Martin from Koi Karma. Hi, Martin from Koi Water Plants and Rants. And a hi, Martin from Martin's Pond and Garden. Paul D. We're moving out in a week or two. Going to set up a tent pond. Have you guys got any recommendations for the move or the setup?
Intech pond. Get one of those Intech ponds.
Yeah.
Easy to put up. Yeah.
In this temperature, don't buy one of them blow up ring ponds.
No.
The
Intech ones won't go down.
Intech ring ones, but you'll get one for about 50 quid second hand.
Yeah, that's the metal frame one, like what you've got. That big round one, to me, to be fair, the round ones are way better than the rectangular shaped ones for sure. But they're pretty damn sturdy, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
You got a good, recommendations. It's difficult, mate, to be fair, isn't it? Because they're going to get a lot more wind chill in there because they're not, depending on what your pond is that they're in at the moment. But there's not really much you can do.
If you can, just wrap the sides with bubble wrap.
Yeah, I suppose that's what Gisficoi did on his, didn't he? Wrap it round and go all the way around it and get some, trying to maintain a little bit of heat in there.
Yeah.
To be fair, there's not much really you can do, is there? Try and make sure that if you set up a new filter system, you convert some of your old media through into that system so that it's already active and it's going. So you don't have to worry about having new pond syndrome when they're in there. You're transferring your media over and trying to keep it as active as possible. But other than that, mate, there isn't really much more that you can do than see how it goes.
It's a good time of year, though, really, because they're going to be pretty dormant anyway.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, in the next week or two is when you really want to be doing it. If it were coming into December and you were getting real cold, I would be saying,
yeah.
A bit more iffy.
Yeah, if it was below, if it goes below 8 degrees, mate, I would be really seriously thinking about it. Yeah.
Perhaps not doing.
Yeah.
But if you're moving, mate, you've got to do what you've got to do until you get your new build done. Just keep your eye on and monitor them, mate. Skeggy says, evening, Jill. Martin says, hi, Dave. Jill. David Cook says, Martin's Koi Pond and Garden, Martin. Energy giants threatening 3-hour blackout, so I purchased a petrol generator for emergencies. At this time of year, mate, your fish will do more than 3 hours. We have the filtration system running and we have oxygenation. The colder the water, the more oxygen level content it holds. It's less of a risk this time of year. If it were midsummer, mate, I'd be panicking, I'd be worrying and perhaps maybe thinking about getting out there and getting something myself. But not a bad idea because you never know. They say 3 hours, that 3 hours could turn to 9, could turn to 12, who knows? But I think that side of things is more scaremongering than anything.
Yeah. Realistically, they can't go too long because everyone's freezers will be trashed, wouldn't they? All your food.
Yeah. Food would be ruined. Your house would be. There'd be people on ventilators, life supports, and all the rest of it. What would they do?
Oh no, they always have emergency backup power anyway. They do.
Yeah, I know, but the emergency backup power on the systems don't last all that long, though, do they?
No, they have massive like liquid generators.
No, I'm talking about people that are at home. Not in hospitals.
People at home.
I mean, I know hospitals do.
Stuff.
Yeah, they have generator systems that can last for weeks and weeks, months and months, or whatever. But you know, what about somebody that's at home on the same sort of thing?
Oh yeah.
Dialysis machines, anything.
Yeah.
You never know, do you?
Yeah.
There's people out there that need it and do it.
That's why I'm
2-3
saying.
times a week.
I think when people go on about it, in my opinion, I do think they're scaremongering a little bit. I don't think. I mean, I would like to hope our government won't be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That took some control, did that? Stupid.
Yeah.
Martin's Koi Pond says, Dave Cook. Hi, Martin. Hello, Skegate. Ooh. Evening, Dave. Paul D. Wrap tent pond in silver bubble wrap insulation makes a difference. There you go.
It does, mate. That's it. That's it, Martin. Like I say, Martin, that's really good advice. But it does.
It's pretty tough as well.
Is way better, isn't it? Because it does. You know, it's like the life blankets, isn't it? When you see something to get wrapped up in a foil blanket because it keeps the heat in. They really do work well. Irish Jody Coy says, I've always wanted a large discus aquarium setup to get involved with over winter, but the cost of running a proper nice setup in my cold house is just not worth entertaining. That's it, mate. It depends. Don't put it in a conservatory because your heater does stay on a lot throughout the winter months. But they don't need to be in as high a temperature as what you quite think they do.
No. Discus would, but I've got 3 heaters. I've got 3 heaters running, mate, and I don't really see the difference in my electric bill. And I've just turned my UV back on a week ago.
Again, though, it's the same thing, in it. As we were saying earlier, and what we've all been looking, because a couple of mates of ours have just set up tanks, big ones as well.
Yeah,
there are far better heater systems out there now than what was available 5, 10, 15 years ago. A lot better. So, don't let it put you off, just the discus side of things.
No. Like I say, discus between
beautiful fish.
78 and 82, 83. That's more than enough. And you know something, if you get the bigger the eater, more to eat it up at the beginning.
But once it
reaches that temperature, mate, you'll probably find that it'll probably come on 2-3 times a day, if that. Because water does hold the temperature.
And if you've got it in somewhere like your living room, you'll also find that when you've got that tank up to 24 degrees, 25 degrees, 26 degrees, 27, you'll feel a little bit of warmth in your room from it too. Not a lot, but it does radiate a heat from it. And you'll get a lot of evaporation. Now, put it in your living room or something like that in a main central core of your house. It'll stay on average 22, 23 degrees without even having an heater on.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen how much it's as, I'm not being soppy, but our friend has got from it having that tank. He set the tank up, he did the tank, and we all know he's struggling at the minute. But how much enjoyment he gets now from sitting there, just watching it at night time, and he loves it.
It's great. It's great.
He loves it. He loves it.
It's like bringing your koi pond in a miniature scale inside. Like you can tinker with. I mean, that a lot of people that keep koi keep tropicals, and I do believe it's the interest of having something that you can do, you can escape, you can build, you can do, and you can look at. Throughout the winter months. It's one thing that I do is tropicals and gaming. That's what gets me through winter months. So these guys are all going to be gaming this year. Well, you were getting reasonably good, mate. Last time we played, I know. But
what's it called? I've got a Carter. Is commandeered the PlayStation.
No, I'm sorry, but we'll just send him a letter in the post saying, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get your dad back.
I play with my axolotls in the winter.
Oh yeah,
easy.
I'm looking forward to that.
You do what?
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
What playing with his axolotls?
Yeah. They could have breeding
them. Yeah.
Sorry.
They lay thousands of eggs.
We're talking about something totally different. Wesley Coy Pond says, "Hi guys, thanks for last week. Shout out and the boost to my sub, much appreciated." My pleasure, mate. Our pleasure. It's it's like we say, it's what we do. Help somebody else out, get some channels up there, get some more up and coming channels. It gives everybody something different to watch. So it's a win-win for all, the whole community. Lump of coal, bloody expensive these days. Hi KH with a laughing face. LOL from Darkside. Hi Ron, hope you're well from Koi Karma. Lisa Leach, totally agree with you guys about Xmas. It is, that's it. That's what we need to do. We need to get back to basics and stop being these super great big corporate companies telling us what we need to go out there and buy. A nice gift, small gift, a little surprise. That's all Christmas needs to be about. Family around you, good food, family entertainment, laughs and jokes. That's
nice gammon, chips and eggs on Christmas Day. That'd be all right.
Gammon, chips and eggs. Well, full-on Christmas dinner. Apart from roast parsnips, you can shove that.
I'll let you keep that boiled. I'll let you keep that boiled sludge.
No, al dente. Nothing should be boiled to sludge. If you're boiling it to sludge, then just you've overdone it. It needs to be crisp and crunchy. I've had one nice Sunday meal this year, so I'm all right. I've had my Sunday meal for this year. Pizza from then on in.
Was that oh no, I'm not a big pizza man. I like a fry up.
There you go. Hence the gammon and eggs for Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Mick just wants a fry up Christmas Day and he's happy, lad. That'll do for him.
Should do it for me.
Crap. Bacon sandwich.
Bacon sandwich, yeah. Make him a best. He'll be happy.
Yeah.
I'm giving all the family bogwood. I'm giving all the family bogwood for Christmas, even the kids, in case anybody didn't know. Mike has become the UK's biggest supplier of bogwood. He's the only man that I know that goes out and buys
£600-700 worth of bogwood.
And then decides all of a sudden that, you know what, I like any of those bits, I'm going to get these 3 pieces instead. So if anybody needs some bogwood, we know somebody that's got a fair, and they're all brand new, they've never been in a tank, never been anywhere near any tanks or anything like that, but they're all there for anybody who might want some. Michael, see if we can get you some sales bit end of night. Here we go, just for Koi. Evening all. How you doing, bud?
Evening, mate.
Good to see you back, and I'm looking forward to watching the pond build, mate.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Are you going to make a massive fancy filter house like your last one? That was sweet. I like that.
Yeah. What's it called? Has he still got any of the fish he had? Are they installing?
Yeah. I don't know if he's got them all. I don't know if he partnered with a few of them, but he's still got the vast majority of them. I know that he was saying just before he went off, there were a few that you were moving along and getting rid of, some of the smaller ones, which hadn't grown as much as what you wanted them to. I don't know if those have gone, but a few have gone, but the vast majority is still there, I do believe.
Oh, brilliant.
I've got a question about the pond build. How do you get past it? Are you going to have a bridge across the middle? Because from what I can see, it's kind of wall-to-wall pond.
Yeah.
I'd say there's about 1.2 metre walkway down the side where he took the tree out. Right hand side of it as you're looking towards the field. Yeah. I'm sure there's a
beautiful. It'd be a beautiful
nice
pond.
Bridge over that would be pretty cool anyway, though, wouldn't it?
The growth potential for the fish in that is
oh yeah,
almost.
There's one thing though with what's his name? I forget his name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Jeff. Yeah, he don't do things by half.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, his other pond.
Other pond yeah, it was sweet. I liked it. I really liked the filter house that he made, that oriental feel to it. It was sweet.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
good. Skeggy says, "LOL, Mike, you've got enough of it." Bloody hell. Evening, Jeff. Jeff, glasses on, smiley face. Charlie Bifter Brown says, "Christmas is always good for me. Best time of the year to get spoiled."
Yeah. No. Any time of the year, it's good to get spoiled. Old Royal Highness there.
Yeah. A word there for Jeff or Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, that's it.
From Chris and Ash, or Chris or Ash, whichever it might be. LOL, yeah. Martin, ANC, Koi water plants around. Jeff, have you got a swimming pool in the garden, or is it draining okay? Yeah, I did see you were getting a bit of water in there, mate, didn't you? And your last one I saw, last video. I will do from Dark Side. You will do, sweet. So right, Pond Bill's going to be going on Channel 2. So there you go.
Brilliant.
There's a little bit of some paranormal activity, investigation looking kind of channel, and Pond Bill thrown in for anybody that wants to scare themselves to death whilst looking at a pond. Keeping it coy says, evening all. How you doing, Jamie? You
How
all
you
right?
doing, Jamie, mate?
Evening, Jamie.
How's the new backy shower running? Martin's Koi Pond says, hi, Jamie. Koi Karma, hi, Jamie. Hi, Skeggy from Westcliff Koi. Evening, Jamie from Skeggy. Hi, Jamie from Jill. Evening, Ron from Skeggy. Keeping it Koi, Martin, Dave, Daz, Jill. Hi, Dave. Come over to Vince's tomorrow. Just got the concrete base mud pond. There we go. Busy Bee. I've got a south-facing roof with full solar panels. Summer electric costs minimal because longer daylight hours. Panels use a photovoltaic effect that convert light directly into electricity. I thought they was best facing east.
No, south. Always south facing.
Why? The sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why would it be best facing
That's
south?
why I thought there was always facing
South
south.
gets most of the sun through the day.
So it gets as it pans over and across.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you get? I thought that it
When we're
was,
down south facing, and that gets sun all day.
apart from when it sets.
Well, you set at night, yeah.
Slipco says, hi, Jamie.
Some impressive solar power working in the dark.
He's right pedantic, Jeff, isn't
Going to be a big pond, that, Jeff. It certainly is. We've got a Heron from Keeping It Quiet, which is Jamie. Dark Side says, going for a full-on. A full-on?
Yeah.
Full-on what?
Have you
Full-on
heard of a
English
full-on before?
breakfast on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Sides holding up okay, Jeff, with this rate. Yeah, that's it. Didn't you had a little bit of it cave in, didn't you?
Only a small amount, and I think Stu helped you sort it out, didn't he? I think.
Yeah. So there you go. It did have a little cave in, but I think it's been braced up and shut up now. I think
Practicing that click thing he does, it don't bloody work for me.
shit, mate. That my thumb's bust because that don't never work for me at all.
No. But no. I couldn't even do that if you bloody try.
I was clicking at his pile of mud and it stayed there. I couldn't shift it.
No.
Life around the Koi Pond says, I'm on a new super prison project. I feel lucky to have such long-term job. How many people can say that nowadays? Not many, mate, at all. No, but yeah.
But you had the tractor down there, didn't you?
Is the tunnel you're digging underneath, Jamie?
Jamie, actually, is it a new wing or is it a new prison?
You won't be allowed to tell you.
Grounds of the prison because
You won't be allowed
if
to
you're
tell you.
working in a prison, mate, I've been there and done that myself when I used to do fire protection and shit, mate, the stuff that they make you go through.
Yeah.
They count every single screwdriver tip, every blade, you name it, everything. And it's surprising what stuff you can't take in. And
Yeah.
it's quite surprising what stuff they will let you take in. But the fact that when you're getting moved with a guard around a prison from one cell to another and then they're bringing them out, and I think you do like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours max work, and the rest of the 8-hour day, working day, is literally being shoved from one place to another while they move people from here, there, and everywhere, so that you don't get zero interaction with them. But yeah, taking your vehicle underneath it when you're going in with cameras and everything and all that, it's not a nice environment to work in.
It's an eye opener. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I did get in trouble once because I pulled out a screwdriver out of my pocket. You know, you have your little side pockets. I just put driver in my pocket and not back into my tool belt because you had everything on a tool belt so that they could see it all. And I just put it in. I missed the tool belt and put it in my pocket. and I walked straight out of prison for his lunch to come out. And when I come back in, they checked my pockets over. Man, I got took into a room and got a right roasting for taking that in there, because if somebody had got hold of me, took a screwdriver off of them, and then you just don't realise the simple thing that somebody could use that as a weapon, get it off you.
Yeah.
And before you know it, somebody's going on a crazy rampage. And people doing stuff like dirty protests in the cell and stuff, man, that were it. You were all took out, thrown off. You were sitting in a wing for 2.5 hours, twiddling your thumbs while guards went in and sorted them out. God, it was a real eye opener. It's not somewhere I'd ever want to visit, that is for sure. For that reason. Kushti Koi says, "Hi all, hope all is well. How are you doing, bud?"
How you doing, mate?
Kushti.
Now then, Darcy said, "I have a goshki that got sunburned when we had the heat wave. All the other koi kept in the shade except from the goshki, and he's lost a lot of his colour and eats like an horse."
Yeah, is it the red that's been damaged on it? Because normally it's normally the he on a fish.
Yeah,
especially
what type of goshki is it as well? Because
didn't Phil have a goshki from Telford Koi Pond that lost all its colour, all the red out of it this year?
I did well.
Yeah.
Maybe it was sun related then. Maybe a goshki is not too keen on sun. Maybe they're a more susceptible type of breed to it.
That picture I showed you. I bought. I mean, that was a quinny koi fish. I bought it 3 years ago. It was a beautiful fish. It was more like a kahaku, like a kahaku goshki style though.
That lost everything, didn't it? It went completely. It ended up looking more like
it went speckly black.
Smudgy patterns.
Yeah.
Right side wall caved in, but that happened before the rain. Rest is fine now, though. Fine for now.
Cool.
Fingers crossed for you then, Jeff. Mike Bass says, yes, the kahaku was on one of your... was it because last time?
Yes, it does have a costume again if it's gone pink. Yeah.
Yeah. That seemed to have cleared up at last scrape, but could be they're still affected else has returned again. See, mate, me and you both had, we both tried for costume at the same time, didn't we? My pond were green when yours was. And I had to treat again, didn't I? About 2 weeks ago? Because my Yamabuki were clamping up. Everything else seemed fine, but the Yamabuki were clamping up for a roll. Fine note, scraped him and checked it, so I tried anyway, and now touch wood. It's all good at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, again, we know we talked about it again before, but Learnex and Alprex, just be careful. Yeah. Do not be treating Alprex straight after Learnex. Give it a week or two.
It does say in the instructions. Which one was it, mate? Does it say?
It's about flubendazole, you see.
Alprex, isn't it?
I think it contains
Learnex Pro and Learnex contains
flubendazole.
Yeah. And you're not supposed to treat with flubendazole till 4 weeks after. Was it 4 weeks?
Alprex after. I think it's 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah,
it was something like that. Yeah, but it's in the instructions. It does tell you do not use one.
But not many people read it. They because they think you can use it directly because they tell you to use it directly after.
Especially men, we don't read instructions. That's last resort when nothing else works. Then you read the instructions.
Yeah.
Mike says, "I'll drop you an email, fellas." Yeah,
please, Mike. Nice to talk to you. Like I said, it'd be nice to talk to you anyway, mate.
KWPR with a heart. Ian says, "Hi, 3.9 kilowatts and a battery cost 6,500 4 years ago. Well worth it." Flipping heck.
That's an expensive battery.
That's slightly more than your Duracell, isn't
it? Wow.
Got Westcliff says, "Hi, Jill and John," with a thumbs up. Koi Karma says, "Ron, PM me or give me a ring." Hi, Ron. Hi, Ron. Hope you're well, mate. Zebraplex, £300 per fish. Yeah.
Nice.
I have an L66, which is kind of like Zebraplex. Yeah. Well, nice.
They're gorgeous. One of the best.
About so big. I'm hoping, and I really am hoping that my super white, and I reckon it might
You're
be,
on a dark side, paranormal, you're on about L046. That's what she's on about.
All
And
plex.
they're not 300. They're not 300-pound fish per fish. You can get it for like 120, 130 pound fish, 140 pound fish. Because I'm big into.
I've heard about £500 a pair.
If you're buying a shoal of them, 4 to 6.
What about an L333?
An L333, they're about £30 each.
Are they?
Yeah.
What were the ones that I saw in that tropical fish place that you were saying it was? It had like yellow spots.
That was a golden nugget plaque.
Golden nugget. They're nice, aren't they? I like that.
But no, for L046, the zebra plaque, the true zebra plaque, they're about between 150 quid, 150 quid, 160 quid each. That's at the moment. That's high end stuff. That's at high end price.
Hurt says I'll have to drop you a message later too, guys. No worries, mate. Nice one. If we can get sorted out with some, I'm guessing that'll be for the common bristlenose, or he's got shitloads of bristlenose.
Mate, seriously, you can have as many as you want. I mean, I must have 70, 80, about 1 inch babies, and he's on the nest again. So
the floor of the tank's just moving with plex, isn't it?
It is. Literally is. It's there's tons and tons of them. And what were the other ones, mate? That hatched.
I've just hatched 5 or 6 near albino, but before
the stripe, are
they? I think so. I think they're not the normal albinos. I don't think, because before I give you Tigress, I don't know if he mated with her. So
it could be hers then.
Yeah.
Great. So she's breeding hers then. Good.
She is breeding.
Evening, ANC. Life around the koi pond. Thank you. Evening, John. Hi, Daniel, mate. Hope you're well. You can get through these ones quick. Dan, Sharpies Pond World. You're welcome, mate. Good evening, keeping water. Good evening, all. I'm lurking a little. I'm working a little because I still meant to be working from home.
How you doing, mate?
How you doing, bud?
Like I say, can you give his channel a bit of a plug as well, please?
Yeah,
like I say, that is probably one of my favourite fish channels out there.
Admit, mate, I do really like his pond. It's stunning.
Let's subscribe.
I already am.
I am.
Not like me.
Yeah, I'm definitely subscribed. I mean, like I say, definitely. I mean, it's all about natural species, all native species.
I think I might be subscribed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wicked pond, wicked looking fish. It's different, and that's what I love about it. There's no airs and graces. Oh, look at this koi and stuff like that. It's purely perfect. It's like I say, natural species, native species, isn't it?
There we go. There's Keeping Waters link to his channel for all those that haven't got it. Does a huge favour. Swing by, give him a like, a share, and a subscribe. Well worth having a look at. Beautiful pond.
Yes,
some really good footage as well. He does some
some beautiful underwater cinematic shots in it.
Yeah, more than anything.
I wasn't subscribed, but I am now.
Thank you,
That's
guys.
right. Yep, in line. Log burner in place. Flue pipes coming tomorrow.
Oh,
there you go. Somebody's going to be getting sent a pic of the pond. Oh, sorry, that's next couple of messages down. Yvette Fielding, most haunted, LOL.
Yeah, that's it.
Derek Akora, was it?
Derek Akora, yeah, he was with her, yeah.
But then he stopped, didn't he? And somebody took his place.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of a fallout or something.
Nip says, I've sent you a pic of the pond. Right, sweet. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Let me see if I can bring this up.
Yeah. But no, looking forward to these new fish that I'm getting.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I'm looking. It's the Cargate Shiro that I brought.
Sounds really interesting. That does, mate.
like I say, they've never been in a. Like I say, they've never been outside. They've never been in a pond.
Yeah.
They've been grown in a 2,000 litre vat.
Yeah, so it's like a grow.
Like a grow on vat. What the Cargo Shearos? What between 40 and 45 cm.
Do you know how old they are?
2-year-old.
That's good then.
Just turned 2.
Yeah.
The chunky but pasty shaped Tancho shower. I'd probably say that's about between 45 and 50 cm.
Your Tancho shower, is that got a lot of red on it, or is it mainly just black and white with a red circle?
Smudge.
I haven't got all the colours yet, Nib.
Yeah, it's
Check again in a minute.
I'll probably say size of a ping pong ball.
Yeah.
But half of it is covered by some sumi. And like I say, so the plan is with those fish, like it's 3 fish I want to keep. The other 2 fish, they'll be donated to anybody who wants them.
I don't know. The Benikikikuru, that's nice.
Yeah,
I think it'll develop more when it gets into some natural sunlight.
Yeah, if anybody wants it. If you want it, you can have it. Like I say, I'm
crazy to get rid of that, mate.
Benikikikuru would be nice to perhaps maybe slip into breeding program.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I say,
female, especially being Deutsch as well.
Yeah, it is Deutsch, full Deutsch. It's got a linear pattern down the centre of it as well. But like I say, I want to.
It does.
It looks to me, it looks like a male.
You reckon?
It looks. I don't know. It looks
I'd say the other 3 were definitely female because they're plump.
Not
meaning that in a.
The what's it called? I'm only keeping the Sankey because I want to see if that Benny does develop. If it don't develop by next year, that will be gone. But it's just them 2. It just. I mean, to me.
It's no second chances with Mr. Lawson.
Steph, I don't know how you managed to survive so long, love.
Yeah.
I mean, kids, watch yourselves because you've just begun. You don't develop.
What's it called? It's like there's only one thing in my life I won't get rid of, and you know what that is.
Dog.
Oh yeah. No, but
thing says that would be great. Thanks. That's for the
weekend.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just looking forward. It's the shower and the cage Shiro. I'm hoping because at the minute the Sumi does look dusty. If you get what I mean, it looks a bit weak.
But if it's never been outside,
never been in natural sunlight, never been kept in cool water.
Yeah, that cold winter weather should bring the Sumi up, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Come next summer again, you should get your colour coming. Oh, there we go. I just got 2 photos come through there.
Yeah, that whatever it is, that Benny Kikuru.
Yeah,
it's not my type of fish. I mean, look at Randy. Look at Randy. How Randy? You think Randy's like beautiful, but
yeah,
it's a Deutsch fish thing. I think with me.
You don't like Deutsch fish?
I'm not a Deutsch fish fan.
Yeah. Are we going to have a problem, Mick?
No, because if you want that Benny Kikuru, you can take him. You can have him.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm pretty certain I've got a female Benny Kikuru that should have been a male.
Exactly.
I've got nothing to cross it with.
And you did lose one, didn't you? So you'd only be replacing one. You put you back to where you were.
Yeah.
I reckon that would be when it comes up and the colour gets on that, mate. That orange will darken up. That'll be a nice red.
Like you said, it's got the,
sorry, guys. I know you don't really know what we're talking about, but
no, I'm buying some fish.
These will be to see, and the next time Mick does another viewing of his. Well, in fact, we could do a bowling up of them when you get them, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And then we can have some photographic images of them, and then we can start to develop.
To see how they progress. Yeah.
I mean, they're being hopefully. I mean, if things do go to plan, we're hopefully going to breed the Carge Shiro with the King Kiyetsura.
Yes.
That's
a beautiful fish. Yeah.
That's if we do it. Like I say, the fish are there if they need, if need be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I say,
would produce some interesting offspring. That would. Yeah.
Oh, it would. It should produce Showa, Shiro, Kiyetsura. It should produce all the Itsuras.
A good proportion of metallics as well in that.
Yeah. And you could get some other Carges in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a couple of photos from Nip, so you can show us that is of his pond. Yeah. So yeah, I'll stick them on. I'll share them while you keep talking. I'll get that ready for.
Yeah. What's it called? Death shouting in the background. Somewhere. What are you saying, baby? What? Quiet. Yeah.
Let's see.
No,
oh God!
There would be some good. So will be some good. Good.
Yeah.
I think there'll be some good offspring from them this year. Oh, next year. Like I said, looking forward to doing the other projects that we've all got going on.
So that's Nip and Coy's pond.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's nice.
And this is the filter house where I think he's got the new solid fuel burner for it, or it's all enclosed within there. That's where you're fitting the Nip. Is that where you're fitting the stove in there?
So is that to heat the koi tank up just through ambient temperature, or is there some kind of heat exchanger? Yeah. Because that's the route I'm looking to go down later on. I've got the
if you look just on the door there, you can see his little logo, Nip and Koi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have got actually, while we're sharing videos and such, what I should do is I'll put that one down at bottom bar for a second. And we'll put that one down, bring that one up. Oh, this is going to be the bit now. You watch. I bet when we share this, it'll come through. Let me know, guys, when I play this, if it comes through with volume, because I've got a sneaky suspicion it won't, or it won't.
My wine gums.
Yeah, come between a man and his wine gums. If they were Haribos, you'd have been losing those fingers.
I haven't even had tea yet.
Screen 2. Allow. Hopefully, this works. I got a sneaky suspicion that this might not work though.
Is this Crime Watch?
It is. Look how rough I look.
Have you seen this man? We were talking earlier on when we started the show, as Mick's been asked several times about his pond. So he did a little video tonight so everybody can see what it is. And fingers crossed this works. If this don't come through with sound now, then we're screwed.
Hi guys, it's Mick from my pond and my garden.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. I thought I was being asked about quite a few times from people on the lives, what's my pond like? You haven't shown it much, stuff like that. So I thought this time I would do a little bit of a video to show you my garden and my pond. So let's spin you around. Right, we've just had this done from All Seasons Landscape Garden. The gentleman who owns that business.
Never heard of him.
Here's my clad tree, pom-pom tree, whatever you want to call it. God knows what it is, but I say we
It's
can get
a
this
cloud
side of
tree.
it, but maybe at some point it will come to this back in this side. Like I say, the aces have gone into the dormant stage now. I've got about 7 aces, but they've all gone to the twiggy stage. You've seen this on the lives or on Gaz's videos where we did at the garden kind of thing, trying to make it look oriental, but like I say, it's work in progress. We'll see what plans we get next year. If any of you have got any advice on what I can do to what's it called, just to improve it in any way, I'm always open to any advice or any info. There's the little Japanese rock garden I tried pottering around with this summer. It's okay, it's nothing special. I'd like to rethink it, and again on that, if anybody can give me any advice on what I can do, would be much appreciated. But this is what I've been asked about. The pond, it's 3.6 meter by 3.6 meter square. At this end, it is 4 foot, and it probably slopes down to about 5 foot at that end. I'm running a 20,000 Veriflow Evolution Aqua pump, running 140 litres per minute piston air pump, 110 watt UV, and then I'm running a Biotic 36 Screenmatic. In fact, it has a rotating screen inside, but the GKP and the lads are going to come down, and I think we are going to be putting like a bio chamber. So I think that what they're going to be doing is spinning it round, or vice versa, spinning it round somehow, and putting a bio chamber on it just to boost the biological side of it, because not very got good biological side. I mean, as you can see where the outflow is, there's probably a little chamber there, or there is a little chamber there, and that's just full of like ceramic medium and stuff like that. So that's the only downside I think to the filter box. But no, it does my pond perfectly fine, really good. Like I say, pond's crystal clear, and like I say, it's these fish, majority of these fish are from Gaz's Koi Farm. Just like I say, just growing them on, trying to develop them, see what they come into. No, it's some really nice fish in here. I mean, where is that? My favourite fish is the Cargo Shiro. I think that's the best fish in here. There he is. Just there he is. Just coming up right in the centre of the screen. Beautiful little fish. Now, they think Daddy's going to feed them, but they're being fed. They're only getting fed once a day at the minute because temperature has dropped down to 11 degrees. So in the daytime, pond temp. So I don't want to be wanting to overdo it. They get a good feed. They like I say just once a day. Like I say, there's a lot of naturals in here, so they're not going hungry. So no, guys, I will catch you tonight on the live, and just remember, guys, keep smiling.
Have you seen this man? If you have, please contact our switchboard on 0800 188.
That's very good, mate.
I've got to admit, mate, that cargo is nice. And it does look to have grown again. It does look to have put a bit more size on it.
It's
Can't wait to see.
well.
There was a tancho in there, wasn't there?
I thought I saw a tancho, yeah.
There is a Tancho Kahaku, there's a Tancho Gashiki, there's a Snow White Asagi, which is big, getting big.
Oh.
Like I said, these fish, guys, aren't mine. These fish do belong to Daz. And there is probably 20 to 30 fish that are nice. Nice, lovely, but would be nice in anybody's pond. Well, I'm not saying they're all nice because they're not. There's a lot of, I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of shit there. But those 20 fish.
Doesn't it?
Don't hold back, mate.
No,
I ain't got no feelings at all. Just crush me.
No, you know what I mean? Honestly. Not shit. That was rude. Sorry, I do apologize. That one.
There are a few sure emojis, and Daz does refer to them as shit.
Yeah. But there's I'd say between 20 and 30 fish that would be
banging fish
to grow on more so indoors, and that's the plan, isn't it? That's the plan this weekend, I think.
Yeah. Get the best of the best. Get them all indoors. Get some more size on them for winter, and perhaps maybe bring some of the others that aren't so good outside and leave them. See how they progress through winter.
I didn't mean shit like that. That was rude.
All right,
you know what I'm like. I'm gobshite.
You free, Michael.
Yeah, you know what I'm like.
I just say.
No, you know what I mean. Not the best quality. What you want to grow on.
You're digging a bigger hole, mate.
That's all he does.
Get more feet if you try me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but the thing is, though, I've been taught by the best, Daz.
Moving on, Swift.
I think it's rubbing off.
Not
I don't know that, Andy.
You'll be getting a hammer for Christmas.
Mike Bass says, I did an episode with Vet Fielding at Tidsbury Castle and the Scream Team. It was a bit staged, if you're asking me. It was a full suit of armour, scared a few myself. I was in a full suit of armour and scared a few myself. Life Around says, hey Daz, how's a new pond coming on, mate? Have you managed to get the table around it yet, bud?
This weekend.
Yeah. And I've just sourced some more concrete posts.
Oh. I was being asked by a certain gentleman when you're going to get them more posts. You've just answered it.
I found where we're working at the moment 6 10-foot concrete posts dumped under a hedge that are scrap. There's nothing wrong with them. They were just surplus, and the fencing contractors just dumped them there and buggered off. So
have you brought them back?
I shall be claiming those and bringing them back in the next day or so.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
it done. We'll get that.
Hands with them.
Colin, just in case you didn't know, mate, you've got 6 10-foot posts to load into the trailer tomorrow before you leave.
We'll cut them in half so they're easier to handle.
Yeah.
We only need 5 foots anyway.
Yeah.
Dark Side says, I will be for the project. Dark Side Paranormal just subbed from Martin's Coy. Mike Bass. They liked tapping. I think it's the ghost of Fred Astaire. Coy Pond Garden, thanks for the sub. Bubble and Fins. I have 2 10-foot swimming pools in a marquee.
Oh, brilliant.
That's a good size, 10 foot.
So the summer party is at yours in the marquee then. Don't forget your swimsuit. Sharpish Pond says, evening dip round yours then, Bubble. Evening West Brom, evening Martin Sharpie. Skeggy says, rather than a petrol generator, leisure batteries and inverter charged with electric is on. There's a thumbs up. Nip and Koi, Lisa does guppies.
Oh,
Oh,
Do you want some guppies? I know
Oh.
a man has got some guppies.
I'll have some guppies, but don't tell Steph.
It's not allowed guppies anymore because Mick once had several tanks full of several
yeah.
thousand.
He was the guppy master.
20,000 at one time.
20,000. That's that. You know it's a lot when you say like 1,000. Simon Shear says, "Hi all. How you doing, Simon?
Good, Simon.
My 6-foot tank is like a big hot water bottle at 26 degrees, 700
Yep.
watt heat, and not much money to run. There you go.
No,
See?
they don't. That's
You
the thing.
can genuinely feel heat from a kite shot. You generally can. It says just 2 months into an angel fish grow on tank before I put into a main tank. Sweet.
Oh, angelfish.
Angelfish. Mr. KH likes his angelfish.
What type of angels are the Hertz? They're so what's it called though, aren't they? The angelfish in normal, they are like they are very interactive with you. I mean, you get them to feed out your hand and everything. I mean, I said to Mike one day, "Oh, have they come feeding up out your hand yet?" He said, "No." Next day after, they were coming up eating out his hand.
Yeah.
They are very interactive. Angels are very.
They do come up to glass. They follow you as you're going around tank, don't they? They are very interactive fish. They're also
like I say, Steph, my wife. We had probably about 30, 40 little babies.
they look lovely, don't they? When you see a tank full of little ones.
Every day, they come up. She was holding the food and they were taking it out of her hand. She used to love it, but then I got bored and I gave them away.
There's a shocker.
Dark Side says, "Are there any koi shows in London 2023?
London area, yeah, there will be, yeah.
There will be, yeah.
It's the Kent one.
The Kent one,
yeah.
Londonish. I mean, it's down south anyway from us.
Yeah.
Bubba and Finn says, "I love playing in the fish room in winter." Yeah, it's the best. I think it's a nice little side of it for when you can't do much with your ponds and everything else. Isn't it? It's nice.
Bubble and Fins. Is that the person who asked about the goldfish?
Yes.
Check out mountain goldfish. He's a Welsh gentleman. He visited me once when I had my fish room and I was about the goldfish, and he's got some lovely goldfish.
At the time when you was keeping your goldfish, what was your nickname?
I'm not going to say it on here, am I?
No, don't.
I won't. That's what my mum and dad used to call me, and Steph called me. And other people,
Similar to the fish whisperer, but very different.
Yeah.
The fish.
Steph shouted from the background, so everybody is. David Cook says, "Lee the Koi Soldier's new pond is amazing." I haven't actually seen it yet.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I have.
Agree, David. That one is hopefully going to be epic. Full-on koi pond build after Christmas, rain or shine or snow. Brave man.
Yeah. So she must live in UK then, or he must be living in the UK then.
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
I don't think he's answered, or he or she have answered as of yet.
Okay, because I went out into
National Grid, which supplies your energy for the entire England, costs £29 for both. So why do you deal with third-party brokers?
It does, yeah. I did some research on this, and I told you about it yesterday. Telling Colin and Michelle, the National Grid pays £9 per month for gas and £20 per month for electric. That's what the National Grid pays for. But with them being a government-run organisation, they have to let it out to a third-party company like E.ON, British Gas, EE, things like that, EDF. And that's where they make their profits. They cost you per unit then. Yes, Simon, that is 100% right, 100%.
Dark Side says, "I can hear the Great Escape theme." Last basis. Oh God, we're ages behind. Just for Koi says, No fancy filter house, filter pit. Half the coin moved on, the rest in the paddling pool. 1 meter wide footpath, both sides. Possible bridge. The rain will have put things on hold by.
Yeah. It does for me. My bloody pond's filled up. We haven't even got the liner in yet.
Probably that symbol took his colour away. Yes, the red, all of it.
Yeah.
It's always the Benny that goes, yeah.
I wonder if that's what happened to Phil's then. I'm guessing Phil's logged on for the, or maybe he's not with us anymore, he might have gone off. What's the symbol, Simon? Obviously, if we could all do it, we'd have a room for it. A concrete bunker style pond would be great, windows, etc. with a setup. I just like to show you can still have a nice pond with a hole in a liner. Yeah.
Mate, it's spot on, mate. Spot
You
on.
can, 100%. Skeggy, you know the symbol. No idea what symbol you're on about. Maidenhead Aquatics selling zebra plates for £300 each. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, but that is Maidenhead Aquatics. So.
Yeah, Maidenhead Aquatics is a thingy-based company, isn't it?
Yeah, some of them are subcontractors, aren't they, kind of thing?
Franchisees, yeah.
Franchisees,
yeah.
So the prices differ from one shop to another for the exact same profit.
They are, mate.
Not what you're buying.
But no, if you look online at serious breeders, you're talking about 120, 130 quid each for them.
Yeah,
up to 160 quid.
Well, don't worry then, Skeggs. Clarity would be good, Simon. Skeggs to write verses will take up the whole thread. There's a link. I can't remember what one was for. Oh no. What was the gentleman's name? The Mirror and the chap that's got the Mirror and the natural.
Keeping water.
Keeping water. Simon, just to clarify, here we go. Keeping water just subbed from Jamie. No, West Brom Coy even. Subscribed and rung the bell from Life Around. Dark Paradol says, Simon Hughes, you mean the symbol, LOL, the pentagon that represents earth elements, wind, fire, earth, air, spirit, circle represents the universe.
Yes.
Dark side maybe is confused it with the unturned pentagram.
Yeah.
Upturned pentagram. Cheers, everyone. There we go. I just asked what channel it was, and there are like 5 comments below. It helps if you scroll up a bit, doesn't it? Jordy Coy says, just seen Coy Talks video the other day visiting a shop that supplied Easy Pods. I think, anyway, one of those in the back decking with the window in the fire pit glowing would be perfect. Just need to win. There we go. Sub keeping water. Dark side, laughing face. Okay, thumbs up. Eyes. Yep, Derek. Cora, stop doing it. Dazzy's passed away. Has he really?
Oh.
I wonder if we can get in touch with
I
him.
wonder if we can tune in with him. How you doing, Derek? Dark side, could you bring him to the show?
Let's not take the piss now, gentlemen.
Sorry.
That wasn't taking the piss, that was interaction, Mick.
It was. I was conducting a scientific experiment.
Skeggy's pond, Daz Shelton, inverted pentagram is sadism. Nice. Let's not go there. He scares me. Simon Shears, I'm a practicing witch, lol. I don't know the dark side. Oh, here we go. Spot on. Wickham, dark side, Sankey, vomit, twisted.
Sankey like the butterfly koi.
Sankeys are nice. Vince.
Yeah.
They are. They
They
are.
are.
Has got a nice Sankey. I would very much like
Yeah,
to
yeah,
own.
100%,
That would be
mate.
a lovely fish, beautiful. Pondas Shelton. Oh. Good for you. I'll pray for the dark side. That's showing the heart. I have a beautiful blue scaleless Achiba Ogon. Sorry, Ogon. Achiba around
Achiba.
30 cm.
Would very be interested to see that if we could.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few blue scaleless Achiba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mate's on, but you haven't, what's it called, got down to him yet. Oh, he's my mate as well, Jeff. But my
Jeff.
mate's it.
Evening, Jeff.
Jeff, did you hear what he just said? Skip past you, his mate. Sorry,
No, I didn't.
Evening, gents. Evening, nights of the round pond.
Evening, Jeff.
Jeff. Here we go.
Evening,
Much
sir.
prepared Colin Fry to Derek. Evening, Jeff. Simon Shears, thanks. No hand symbols of the bowl. Here we go. Hi, guys. Mick and the twerker.
How you doing, mate?
How you doing? I see now. You good? Evening, Skegger. Hi, all. Sounds like you boys have some great breeding plans for next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're going to
We're
need
looking
more
to
space.
do-
Well, Daz is going to need more space.
Yeah.
In fact, Daz is my mum
At
is
least
gonna need
6
more.
or 7 spawns I'm looking at the moment that I've got females loaded with eggs ready to go. So yes, should have a lot of fish next year.
And hopefully, though, Daz, we were saying on this one where now this being the third spawn for them fish, the third round, to be fair, we should have picked up on it. We did notice this year less deformities.
Yeah.
The year before, because there were quite a lot before, weren't there, last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
But this year, hardly any. I don't even think, other than maybe 2 or 3, we've seen a 2 or 3 with short gills. With the curl. There's been a couple with short gill plates.
In fact, to be fair, the ones I had the most deformities with were the ones I bought in from somewhere else.
Yeah. But again, could be their first spawn.
It could, quite possibly, yeah.
Dark side, no point trying to explain. And we'll move on. The twerker. Got to go, guys. I'll catch you again soon. Been fun and knowledgeable. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Dark Side.
Yeah.
We will check it out. I'll leave you a couple of comments. Skeggy says, bye, Dark Side. Who has got the moves like Dazza? Yes, ambient temps. Thumbs up, 13,000 litres.
Oh.
Blessed be Dark Side. Oh, I twerk a little bit. A little bit more. Oh, Mick, I've not seen the Aragoke. Fucking hell. Yeah. What?
Aragoke Chagoy for a few days.
How do you get Chagoy from that? The Chag before? Chag before?
I can read Skeggy fluently.
I hope the. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. The Aragoke Chag that he got of yours, he's not seen it for a few days.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're on about the metallic shag.
No, the one that he got from you, the Aragoke Chag. Months and months ago.
Years, probably about a year or so ago.
Yeah. Remember when you brought some in and Jackson on?
Oh yeah. It was a metallic Aragoke Chag. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just saying he's not seen it for a few days. So
Oh mate. I could sort you another one out.
Is that what am I?
I see he says
what about 20 special ones?
No, not one of them.
I'm down to 19 already.
He's just subscribed, but he's already left. But I'm sure he'll appreciate all the same. Dad's bloody eating again. LOL. He does, doesn't he?
I put my foot in it again.
He's had his tea. He's had nuts.
I think there's about
Wine
20, 30 fish.
Oh, yeah.
Steph's just joined us, lads.
Look who's just
I know.
here.
I know. Right, Mr. Canon lens and camera. I've got a secret message for you tonight. You're not on by this name, but thought me and my wife and everybody did something for you a little earlier on. So if you want to go and check out this guy's channel,
I dig the Yorkshire Koi.
yeah. So go and check out Yorkshire Koi. If guys can put a channel name up for me. How you doing, Paul?
I can't because he's in Canon lenses and cameras, but we could share that one for you if you want, mate.
Yeah.
Mike KH with a laughing face. Daz is a growing lad. Looks great,
Thanks.
Mick. That looks good, Mick. Great
Thank you very
sight from Mick. Looks great. Thumbs up from Mike.
Thank
You
you.
should start a channel, Mick. I'll sub. That's what I said.
No, mate. No thanks.
Bloody fantastic, Mick. Dibs, Tancho, Goshke.
I don't think that'll be going nowhere. Let's go into breeding.
Mick, 9th, 10th is the law.
No, won't do that.
Mick is digging a hole for himself. Just,
There we go again.
no, he's straight in. I hope you like your new sign because he digs Yorkshire Koi.
Yeah.
Mick, thumbs up.
How you doing, mate?
Cheer up, Daz. He is dangling the whole bigger. It's a shame he's not digging in real life. Here it goes.
Yeah, we'd have that
I
second one dug in next time.
My small pond is leaking. There is an issue with the waterfall. I really don't want to rebuild it a third time. Oh, God damn.
Waterfalls are always a pain in the backside for league.
But you needed a GKP. You needed a GKP crew around there. They would have got
It
it done for
sounds
you.
to me like you need the director to come round and have a look.
Yes.
Not only is a
Bigger.
director, he's a pretty good supervisor, and he can make sure that you're not missing anything while you're rebuilding it. How's that?
Yeah.
Lisa says I've got 2 small tanks, loads of guppies, and one all the young ones in it. That's how I started with my second tank from guppies, from live bearers. I ended up with that many babies. I had to get a second tank to put them in, and then I ended up with another one. I ended up with 3, but I downsized back down to the one big one again after that. Black Angels.
Yes. Did I? Like I said, Black Angels. Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
A void maidenhead I found dead fish in a store over in Leeds.
Yeah.
Canon, every fish reel tail place has dead ones in it. How fast they can get them out, that's it. They're into tropical fish shop out there that don't lose some fish because the amount of numbers that bring them. They do.
But I find out with that of our maideners that you tell them about them and
They don't
you go
really,
away. You go away. You come back 2 hours later and they're still there. So
yeah.
It all depends if you get a good one because there are good marine aquatics out there.
Some of the people that work there do know the stuff, but I'm afraid a lot of them don't, and they're just there.
That one that I went to over near close by Manchester Airport, them staff there were very helpful, very good. And the ponds, as part of the ponds, their tanks inside the shop and the ponds outside were spotless. And I didn't see any dead in there, to be fair.
No.
If I do, I don't buy. So
yeah.
Skeggy says, he died 2020. Let's ask Dark Side. It's John. My Deutsch Sankey is one of my favourite koi.
Yeah.
I seen a koi says Simon she's a witch, not a clairvoyant.
Yeah.
How do we know it's a she?
You don't get med witches, do you? They're wizards.
Blood witch. Get them. The metallic. I seen it all the deals with darkness at State Inn. Is that the Book of Doom? Sub to all the links. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. And for those that I shared, I'm sure they'll appreciate it too. I bypassed my waterfall, says Skeggy. So it's just a rockery now then. West Brom says just sub to you hurts. Thought I had already. Oh. Didn't he, mate? He did. West Brom. Canon lenses and camera. I appreciate the shout out, Mick. You're a top bloke.
All right, mate, no problem. Is it Yorkshire Coys in the ass as well now, guys?
Is he here twice? Have you got a twin? I made a waterfall out of old second-hand turtle tub off Facebook Marketplace for 30 quid. There you go. Sweet.
All right.
So here's my fish channel, and he did that just for me, so I could
There
share.
you go. Get his channel out there. Like I say, it's a small channel, but small things that come out at big mighty things, don't they? So go and check his channel out.
Something went wrong. Find his channel. There we go. And a quick little share for Yorkshire Coys channel there. Swing by, guys. Do us a huge favour. Help another smaller channel out. Let them grow a little bit. Give them a bit of support. Help them out with any questions, information, and help them on themselves. It's not all about YouTubers don't know everything and don't know it all. Sometimes we actually ask you guys for advice too.
Yeah.
Men aren't wizards, but warlocks, cupcakes, thumbs up.
Oh, warlocks.
Yeah. Yes.
I forgot about them. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to go there. Sorry.
No. And I know it. And to be fair, the minute that you went, that already went in my head, and I knew what you were going to say, but we ain't going to go there. We ain't going to mention that one. Nipping Koi got fantastic Deutsch shower from A1 Koi today. Oh, that'd be nice to see, mate.
Yeah, it would be nice
Why?
to see.
I do like it very much. I do like them Deutsch fish.
Do you like Deutsch?
I do
love
love
Deutsch fish.
Deutsch, and got to make me new one from Poland's Deutsch, mate. And I think they are stunning.
When you pick up a Deutsch fish, they just feel like silk. They're beautiful creatures.
I mean, like I say, the pattern. I mean, the thing what I found with Randy, that's why I got rid of it. It was just too specular. The black was too messy for me.
You rushed. That's what you did. You don't allow things to stay in your life long enough before you get go. That's it.
Yeah. Like that Kyotsuri. I mean, that is beautiful now. If you'd have just
like my karate guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah. If anybody does have it after, if Dad wants to, if Dad wants to.
What I would like to do is get a spawn off of that.
Yeah.
She's female, isn't she? Because
yeah, I'd say she's female.
What, the Crashy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, definitely female.
I was pretty sure that she was going to spawn last year, but she didn't, did she?
Yeah, no, because she was only one.
She was only one. Wasn't she? So
yeah.
Nigel, I see the photos coming through. I will share them, mate. I'm just get to the bottom of these, and then now what's this one? Hang about. Where's that gone? Men Out Wizards got a fantastic shower. There's Paul's channel. Simon says, Gaz, if that's your thoughts, don't leave it too late. If that's my thoughts, don't leave it too late. That's my thoughts.
Blasters!
Permission for flyby, granted.
Yeah.
Lisa says she just subscribed to Yorkshire Koi. Jamie's Koi Pond says hello, everyone. How are you doing, Jamie?
How you doing, Jamie?
Good evening, Jamie.
Men can be witches too. Yes, they can actually. If anybody hasn't seen it, there is, what's it called? Son of Witches. Oh, no, Son of a.
Witches of East. Wait.
No, it's a new thing on Netflix that come out just through.
It's called Witches.
It's Witches and Son of a.
No, it's called Witches.
The Bastard Devil or something like that.
Yeah, no.
Or the Bastard Son of a Devil or something like that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You do realise it's not real, don't you?
You just freaking ruined it, Daz.
Sorry.
There's no point watching it now. I got to episode 4. I might as well not carry on. Next, you're going to be saying that the big man in a fat man in a red suit don't exist either. Easter Bunny?
Tooth Fairy, that's real.
That's all right then. Bubbles and Princess just soaked. God damn, I'm gutted now. Twisted, 100% cupcakes, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Centre Pick, thumbs up. Let's have a quick look at the. He's on twice now, isn't he? Look. Look at him. Greedy, hogging up. Great time. I'm doing my first live stream in the photography gear world of Canon on StreamYard. Any advice would be welcome. First of all, have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Two, always take the mick out of one individual.
Just be yourself, mate. Just be yourself. You're a cracking bloke. Just be yourself, mate.
Just talk like you're having a chat with your friends, because eventually, as it grows, you are. Because people come back and speak with you and talk with you week in, week out, week out. And end of the day, it don't matter, does it? As long as you're enjoying it and you're having. What the hell's that? What are you cooking? What are you cooking?
Food? Where?
Huh? That smells like mackerel.
Oh no, you can have that. You can keep the mackerel.
Oh.
Man, it's strong as hell.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah, fish are friends, not food.
Wine gums.
Would be welcome. I know it's not fish related. Just wanted to tell you what I'm up to. Sweet.
No.
Just have fun, mate. Just have fun and be you. Be yourself. Talk to people like you're talking to your mates. It's difficult on your own. It really is. To the point where you get to this, where I mean, tonight I've literally just read comments all night. We've had no real topics other than what you guys have brought forward, and it's just have fun, mate. Just have fun, enjoy it, relax, be yourself, and enjoy talking with people. Try open up topics of conversation for your audience to interact with, like you guys
I've
do.
got a topic for tonight, by the way.
Oh, go on then. Sweet.
Feeding fish in the winter. Now, I can't remember exactly what YouTuber was on about it the other day, whether it was Ricky Stoddart or might be somebody else, but about feeding fish with protein food or any kind of food when it's cold weather. There's a fallacy that the food will sit in the fish and rot and kill the fish. A load of cobblers.
You don't.
He was saying that he's never ever known a fish to die from, or it could have been dazzle koi, I'm not sure. But anyway, says that never ever known a fish to die from eating food and it's staying inside them. And when you think about it, as carp anglers, you pile bait in, even in the winter.
Yeah.
If that was the case, the fish would eat the bait and they'd all die and they'd be floating belly up, wouldn't they? But it doesn't happen. So is it a load of tosh?
Probably.
Yeah. And
That's
also,
why I give it to mine. If they come up for it, they can have some.
Yeah.
If they don't, they're not interested. And, you know, it's just a waste of hanging food on, isn't it?
It is.
Oh. Simon's on about
When it's cold, I don't die from eating too many wine gums.
the Book of Doom. Well, it could have been satanic verses, mate. Couldn't it? Could have been anything. Depends what you class of. Could have been a real good story.
Yeah. All what's it called though? All koi have come from the wild strain of the
Exactly
from
wild
Germany.
carp.
I mean, the koi carp has been around longer than 1909. But
If it was such a problem, they would ban feeding carp on carp lakes in the winter completely, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean, there was 6, wasn't there? In 1909, I think it was,
yes,
or 1914.
The first 6, I think it was, of German carp were introduced
they introduced that kind of strain to Japan, didn't they? And that's where the modern day koi come from. The
Deutz, yeah.
Those 6 want it. Those 6, they did loads more, but loads of them died in transit, and 6 survived.
They did, yeah. Only 6 survived out of something like 30 or 100 or some much larger amount.
Yeah. And
when you were saying the koi carp existed before that technically were koi carp, were they?
They were just coloured carp.
There was one the what is it? the traditional, which was
Magoi.
Magoi.
No, I do believe I think
There was a red, like a koi with, well, I say a carp with red in it, and there was a carp that also had white, and I think they managed to cross the red and white, and that's where that was your basic sort of basis for your kahaku and your sanfu.
But I don't think it was from that original 6, though, was it? I think
No, that was before that, and then these 6, the German carp that they started to breed with them produced your. I imagine it must have produced your Shisui and all your other Deutsch varieties.
Yeah.
Then other ones like yellow Ogon, that was just a spontaneous mutation, like you get albinos, you get leucistics. It's like a yellow albino, and that was, I think that was where your Yamabukis and such came from. Yeah,
leucistic means no colour pigment.
No,
at all.
I'm laughing at Mike. He does it all the time.
Yeah.
I was just, when you're talking as well, I am scrolling up through comments to see where, to make sure I know where I am. And when I do, I pick out their one, and they just make me Google and read them.
But like I say, that.
So you think that's 100% myth, and the more you think about it, I mean, some of the best fishing you can do for pike is in winter months.
Yeah.
And if that were the case, they won't be feeding as they are, would they?
Yep.
Because that's another fish inside a fish rotting away.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's the Latin name for the pike is Esox lucius.
Lucius, yeah.
Lucius, yeah.
There you go. Which means bigger teeth. Hertz Koi says, thank you, West Brom's Koi. Paul says, it's my first go at it. I hope it works out. It will, mate.
Will do, mate. It will, Paul.
Enjoy it and have fun. That's all I can say, mate. And Simon Shears says, Netflix, laughing face. Mike K says, like the Mudmen, not real. Oh, damn it, man. What's all these spoilers? Angry face. If anybody's not wondering what he's on about, it's on YouTube. There's some people called them Mike calls them the Mudmen. They make
the native primitive. It's called primitive. What's it called?
Primitive. They do like primitive building.
Primitive living. Something like that.
Yeah. And they build all these mud dens, ponds, pools, houses, and all
shrines. And everything like that.
They do all sorts, but they actually made a video a couple of months ago showing 360 diggers and everything on there, and then they go back in and scrape it with pieces of wood to make it look like they've all done it by hand.
Is that what they did? Oh,
Mike was extremely gutted.
He was upset, wasn't he?
That day when he found out.
We've been watching them for like weeks and end.
I've seen, they let make like beds and everything, don't they? Like a little
yeah.
I thought they did all that by hand. I did think it was just very nice soft ground.
When they've done at the end, they showed like an outtake from the end of it, and it was just like litter and crap and everything there all over the place. Bulldozed over and got rid of. Simon Shear says, was when Nan left £5 under the pillow. God damn it, man.
We've seen a few, haven't we?
Another spoiler.
The ones with the pump, where they were saying it was like a energy electric free pump and perpetual motion thing, and there's a bloody pipe buried under the grass, weren't they? Feeding it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of.
But I wouldn't mind trying that though.
But there was some
nose pipe in.
There was some of that real. Just saying.
Okay. But come on, it did look real though.
It did look real. It had us fooled for a while.
No,
it didn't fool Gaz. I mean, you
know again. First video, I said bullshit, and then we had to watch 55 other videos after that, and then everybody said, "Yeah, bullshit." That.
God damn it, we're so gullible, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
You can but dream. You can dream. I mean, if it were case, why aren't they everywhere? Why aren't we using it? I mean, Birmingham Gary says, "Well, if the Easter Bunny ain't real, where did jelly beans come from?"
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on then, Daz.
No, I said that. Oh no!
You didn't. The Easter Bunny wasn't real, and the only one was the Tooth Fairy. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
seen that movie. That little Easter bunny just walks around shitting jelly beans all day long. So I seen
You
it.
can
That's
eat
it.
any of them. You can have your jelly beans, mate.
What's it called? We know somebody who's got an Easter Easter squirrel, don't we?
Little present for him, doesn't it?
Easter squirrel. Somebody it keeps shitting out round chocolate balls and like nibbles.
Yeah, those what were they called? Those little nibbles. They were called nibbles, weren't they? The
Yeah,
little
yeah, chocolate
balls,
nibbles. Yeah, toffee
Right.
nibbles.
Are we to say who it was? Charlie. Sorry. Bit of a cough there.
Yeah.
Life around the koi pond. I'll watch it, Canon. Lenses and cameras.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them wanting to watch it.
Slightly less to type, Jamie, if you just write Paul. Canon lenses and cameras right up my street, mate. Subbed and
Can't wait.
Bell. I thought I said something else for a second then.
I thought you said
Subbed Bellin. Yes, Bell. Can we see Daz's selection of food is prepared for tonight?
I've already ate it.
He just keeps eating it. He's grabbed it all, mate. I mean, he had Bassett's wine gums,
When you roasted cashew,
cashew nuts from where?
Hollander
Where
Barrett.
Feed them apples. Yeah. Here we go again. How do you feed them apples? We chop them up in small little bits. It was dazzle koi. Well, there you go. It must be true.
Ah, yeah.
I got nothing left. I seen koi. Exactly does. Bullshit statement of the week coming up. Sorry, I'm early. Bullshit statement of the week. Can't add one. It's coming up.
Where he disappeared to?
Here we go. Sankey balanced all year round. 3 mil pellets, nipping koi. There we go. 3 mil.
Yeah, 3 mil, mate.
3 mil's the future.
Yes.
Well, it's not the future.
The way
Mate,
forward.
The way forward. Yeah.
6 mil. 6 mil.
6 mil.
Right.
No, I'm never going off 3 mil. Always
I'm not.
3
But 6 mil and 3 mil, they still. I mean, I think it was Skeggy that said it. They still have the
Let's not go down
nutritional
that
balance.
rabbit hole again. Bloody hell.
No, just say it. Just say it.
La, 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 la. I'm not doing that one. No. Skeggy, don't reply. Please.
We'll talk about it later, Skeggs.
The surface area of the moon.
But no, on a thing of that. On a serious note, though. So
No.
they produce more waste in the body. They don't.
Mick, let it go. Quick, change the subject. Somebody gag him.
No, but it does produce more waste, don't they?
It'll do, yeah. If that's all it is, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Quick. Next.
Skeggy, don't do it. If you do Skeggy, don't do it. Don't come back.
Scroll. God damn it, scroll.
I never stop feeding over winter unless the pond is frozen over. Is that the one? Is that the one that somebody said?
No, I don't stop feeding unless it's frozen over or unless it won't eat.
Andrew Williams probably thinks we're all nutcases. Says hello to you all from Black Rose Koi. How you doing, Andrew?
Andrew.
How you doing, mate?
Quite a crazy moment there. Kayak Design says, feed the fish, starve the Daz.
No.
First came Magoi. First came Magoi.
Magoi, yes.
They were, because there was the first was the Magoi. From the Magoi, then they started getting generic colours coming out of them. But the Magoi was the first original staple food for people that worked in the paddy fields.
No. The Asiatic carp. The Asiatic carp. The Magoi was the one with a black koi with a thingy, a colour underneath, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it would have been the Asiatic carp. That's the first food.
Find me some literature and
Right, children, let me get my Bible and settle this.
here comes the Bible. This is the Book of Doom, Simon.
You might take me off now to find it.
21.7k members on Facebook. There's a plug. Wow, god damn, man. Well done, mate. That's some achievement.
So here you go. So yes, the Magoi, the red-bellied Magoi, was the first koi.
I thank you.
But you said food.
That's what it was for.
Magoi want food. The
was.
koi, the Asiatic carp was the food, like a normal brown carp. That was normal food, and then one of them started producing colour, and then that's where they started producing the koi from. So yeah, technically yes, it was food, but it wasn't food. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but they did used to eat them, didn't they? Well, still do.
Yeah, they still eat carp. They still eat koi. So, yeah, some people do eat carp, koi.
Cap koi. I think you've got free does. Do you know it's to encourage keepers to buy wheat germ and garlic over the winter months?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be, mate.
It is a sales tactic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we are. Red and white mutations of the ancestral black carp, Magoi, first appeared in the early 1800s among fish bred for food by rice farmers in Niigata Prefecture. For curiosity's sake, rather than with any thoughts of commercial gain, the farmers kept these back as pets and spawned them together. Kahaku-like characteristics emerged in some of these offspring. Red heads, gill covers and lips, or small patches of he on the back and belly. Though nothing worthy of being called
Magoi, though. I thought they were just like the normal Asiatic koi.
That changed in 1888 when Kunzo Hiroi ran a red headed female.
You know what? I listened to last time. Well, last time Daz read this paragraph out of said the Book of Doom, the Bible, the koi keeping guide.
I shall continue. He crossed the red-headed koi with one of his own male fish whose markings resembled cherry blossoms. The resulting fry were used by other breeders to establish the now extinct Gosuke bloodline. All subsequent Kahaku bloodlines, Tomoin, Sensuke, Yagozen, Manzo, arose from fish of Gosuke lineage, outcrossed unrelated fish showing promise. They were named after the breeders who refined their koi over many generations of careful selection. I won't go on because it could be some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, they originated from Magoi.
All right. So the Asiatic carp then, yeah, the black carp.
Yeah.
Magoi.
They call him Magoi, yeah.
That's where your Kahakus come from. But your Deutsch fish do come from the German side.
Yeah.
And they took the mirror cap. So
little helmets with a pointy thing on the top.
Simon says, normally would prepare the swim through the year when catching the target fish within lake. But mainly lakes have banned certain products like tiger nuts, drained lakes found rotting.
Yeah, because like tiger nuts contain a thingy poison, don't they?
Their insides out.
Yeah, you've got to cook them properly and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Peanuts, apparently, the fish can eat a peanut, but it can't digest it, so it passes through the fish numerous times, and it can keep being eaten and eaten and eaten, but it doesn't actually break down.
Yeah, it's a bit like sweet corn in humans.
Imagine that.
Like sweet corn.
Yeah, exactly, like sweet corn. Yeah.
No, I don't want to imagine that one. Target. Skeggy's Pond, Shelton, same here, mate. Fish up, months, open, food eat. White fish came in further down the line.
They did, yeah. It's
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. If they take it, they get it. That's
yeah,
it.
1908, 1909 or 1914, that lineage. Yeah.
Doesn't Mick, don't forget apples in the winter question. Daz, could you do me a huge favour, please? Can you see if there's anything in the Holy Bible, the Holy Grail, that is all about koi? Can you feed apples in the winter?
Can you feed
Apples in the winter.
apples?
Mick might
with apples.
If he drives a JCB, now that he would
You
have
want
a
to?
I'm telling you now, if we got a JCB and any of us got on it and had a play on it, nobody wants to get out of that JCB. You just sit there; it's so much fun. It's brilliant.
I just sit there, keep warm. I sit there, keep warm, but you won't want me on it, mate. can't even use one of them, so I'm not going to use one of them, am I?
To be fair, Mick, they're relatively simple to use.
Yeah,
Once you get your head around the controls, they're relatively simple. They're like extensions of your arms and your feet. It's cool. They are pretty good. It's the forward motion driving and tracking is done with two levers at the front.
Yeah.
The left hand does the bucket in and out. The right one does the spinning and the turning. So you turn, twist, and push and pull. Does different moves and stuff like that. There's all sorts to it. Yeah, it's good fun. Bubble and fins, Mick. What's the name of the person to look up? I'm looking forward to seeing that Aranda's does.
Mountain goldfish. I forget what. I think.
Let's see if we can find it.
Mountain goldfish.
I've got it here. Mountain goldfish tutorial sales and vlogs. Big guy, orange beard.
Yes.
There we go. I have found it for you, and I shall share the link. And it's going in right now. That's his channel.
Like I say, he come to mine, and what's it called? Come to mine. What? 3 years, 4 years ago. And like I say, we.
There you go, Bubbles and Fins. I've just shared your link there from there now. Link the channel. I have done.
I mean, I don't know if he's still doing videos, but like I say, when he was doing videos, mate, I'm telling you,
his last video was out 2 months ago, and he's 104k subscribers. Let's double check. I might be wrong in saying that. Yeah, 2 months ago his last video.
Yeah, can you can't show us the picture, can you?
Yeah, I can share the screen. Yeah,
and I'll tell you it's him. Well, like I say, it's a guy from Wales.
Here we go. Although red and white.
Oh, that's him.
Oh, mountain goldfish.
Yeah, that's him.
That's his channel. There you go. And I have just shared the link there. It's at the bottom. Should be one of the last posts that we'll just put in. Right. Let's stop sharing that one. Kayak designs. But carp baits changed too. I used boilies more in summer, corn in winter. There you go. I see any koi. LOL at shitballs me.
What's that one?
The squirrel shit.
Yeah.
They absorb 3 mil better.
They do.
My favourite subject is how many 3 mil pellets is a 6 mil pellet? No, don't no. Hang about, because we haven't had one.
The 20th century is when the German Dutch fish were crossbred.
His favourite subject. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, 19.
Yeah, I've done for a while.
Yeah. And the first blue fish was.
Sorry.
1909.
It's all right. I'll put it away.
No, what? Sorry.
No, the first. Oh, I forgot what it was now. Carry on.
Yeah, it's 19 something, wasn't it? 1904, 1909 or 1914. Something like that, I think it was.
Turn of the century is when the German strains were introduced and crossbred.
Yeah.
And there was the first blue fish appeared, and that was crossed with a fish with red in it, and that's produced the asagi. That's where your asagi comes from. It was a wild fish that got blue in it, crossed with another wild fish that got red in it. Hence why they're quite a vigorous strain, because they're more or less straight from the wild. They were
so that's interesting.
And then they crossed that
your
with
blues,
the German fish, which produced shisui.
So your blues what you've produced.
Oh yeah, they're right back to
Right from the start.
Start again, yeah.
But they are blue. I mean,
They are.
The camera don't do it any justice.
No,
They do. They do. I think they did. I thought in the tank.
It looked good.
yeah, but
It's
you
real
got a
life.
glimpse of it when the light is to the
Yeah,
right.
yeah, when you
They
get
do.
that glinting.
But when
Yeah,
you see them in real life, like we all have, they're like, wow, really blue.
Yeah.
Kayaga Design says, "Be nice if you gave me your Shisui, does?
Nah.
Be nice if you came a
Very
bottom."
persistent.
Twisted Kai says, "Gaz, you are right. God damn it. Yes. Eat me, Carp. I'll eat you."
Oh.
Easy, Tiger. Buying bloodworm wheat germ is a scam to keep koi shops open during winter, in my opinion.
Possibly, yeah.
Other food brands are available.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. But Asagis came way before Kahaku.
Yes, they did. Like I say, they were one of the first varieties straight from the wild.
Yeah.
And Kayaga Design says bedtime stories with Daz.
Yeah.
I'd like you to do it the next one with that American accent, Daz. You know how they do. Come on, Daz. Get your best shot.
I don't know how to do an American accent.
Do a Yorkshire one then.
Be gummed up.
That's how you do it.
Game. Oops. Easy Tiger again. My guy were to supplement the paddy fieldworkers' diet of rice. Yeah, go on,
Yeah.
Skeg. Go on, Skeg. Legend has it the emperor saw one with a red coloration and wanted it, and hence the farmers started breeding the different colours.
Yeah.
So catch the emperor's eye. All we need is hot cocoa. We'll give you 5 minutes now to all run and get yourself a nice cup of hot cocoa, as Daz is about to do the next paragraph from the book. In the Yorkshire. Here we go. Sorry, you have to be real quick.
It was not long before the true all-black Magoi was produced from the original 2 strains of wild carp, one brown black, the other blue-black. From this early mutation came the first known true blue koi, the Asagi, meaning light blue. Much later, an Asagi Sankey was crossed with a Doitsu mirror carp, and the first Shisui, meaning autumn water, was bred.
So that's what Shisui means, autumn water.
Yeah.
Sweet. I don't know that one either. See.
Yeah.
There you go. Who says the GKP isn't educational?
Yeah.
And a hug, Simon. The fish that caught the emperor's eye was an Asagi. Autumn water. I've got plenty of those, Kayagi-san. Kayagi-san.
Hagathon. Wax on, wax off.
The Koi Holy Bible is both Koi Kitchen and Koi 2 Kitchen by the late Peter Waddington. I'm terribly sorry.
Yes.
Is that by Peter Waddington, that book?
No.
Ah, shit. Well, not the Holy Grail.
By Interpet.
Oh, yeah. Interpet, yeah. By iPet and all that.
Expert advice, though. It says on the front.
There's Mountain Goldfishers link. Absolutely, Vince. Thank you very much, guys. Our pleasure.
You're welcome.
So, Mick, would you like to Bart Simpson with a demolition truck? Oh, sorry. So Mick would be like Bart Simpson with a demolition truck.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
I don't think I would be.
I think if Mick started in the 360 digger before he'd done, he'd be through the wall across the tram tracks and causing havoc.
Yeah.
We need to stand well back.
Yeah.
My 220 JCB has heated seats and Bluetooth and only 500 hours on the clock. Beautiful, mate. That is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. Totally. There's no better than a brand spanking new machine, is there? They got some new 12-ton dumpers on site where I go in tomorrow morning.
A little bit of.
All the ground crews lads were like, shit, man, you've got it mucky. You're not wiping it with the sleeves and stuff. It's looking nice.
Yeah, a little bit of useless information. You know the pipe. You know all the black lines, all the black pipe work.
Hydraulic.
Yeah. They have metal fixings.
Hydraulic hoses.
They have metal fixings on them.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to make them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to make them on on big machines like center lathes and deburr them and all that kind of jazz. All the metal fixings.
Vince says nope, you didn't. Mike H says that's a great film, Vince.
Nope.
What's that film, guys? I want everybody that's here now, 41 here, tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Watch that film. It's called Nope. Come back next week and tell me what you thought of it. One of the best films we've ever seen. Absolutely fantastic. Get out there and watch it, guys.
And why is it called? I'll ask him why is it called Nope.
I want you to come back and tell us what you thought of the film.
Which is a blank screen.
And why was it called Nope? Subscribe and ding dong. Subscribe and ding dong. Gaz, you did a good video over at Daz's Cow Farm. Which one, mate? The mess about one that we did last night just for shits and giggles, which we were messing around with. There was two reasons for that. One, just for something to do, and two, to put out the new intro bit on my channel. I needed Daz toast Haku. Not that one in the jar though. I dibsed it.
And I think Dad's thinking.
I think everybody. I think actually, in actual fact, Dabs dibbed it both those two fish for his show pond, and I said if it ever goes anywhere, dibs. Followed by nearly everybody else that were in there.
That's Sankey though. Oh, the one we thought was a Sankey, but it's a shower.
I would honestly
that.
And I said it earlier on. I think either yesterday or yesterday evening we were talking. I do think that those mirror crosses that you did, those blue ones in there, mate. Wow. I mean, god damn, some of those are stunning, man. Absolutely beautiful. Without developing many further, they are beautiful fish. Really,
I think they're developing to really nice fish when they get bigger. But I think they've got a lot of potential for breeding later on.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. But what they've produced from that first round.
Yeah.
Yes, I know I was saying it, but yes, there was a lot of generic ones, all the same, weren't there? There was a lot that looked like mirror carp.
But I think I've identified the father. The father is a blue Kikasui. And he's just silver and blue, nothing else on him. And I'm pretty sure that is what's produced the blue fish. So I'm kind of tempted to just cross him and the mirror again.
But you can do it once, can't you? Father to daughter, mother to son once.
Yeah, well, they're completely unrelated. I could do the same pairing again and just to see if it is. And if I get a high percentage of blue fish, then I know that's where it came from.
Because if you have a look at the rusty orange, they do look like ghost carp, but they're not ghost carp. But you know the orange ones. I'm telling you that Daz has got so many. Where the centre line is, the shoulder line, where the spine basically, the backbone. Yeah. On that one, I'm telling you that it were like diamonds, weren't they? All the way up, really so neat. The scalation where in that bowl there was one with less neatness, and you could see the difference completely where it was all nice and stitched together, lovely. There wasn't one bit of scalation.
Some of them in them are stunning, aren't they? As they are, really are.
Oh yeah,
going to be great fun, mate. I mean, I know it's a long project to do, but it's going to be
nice by. Before you know it, 3 years has gone, and they're up to spawning age.
Yeah. Can I pass it here then? Fetch it. Can't fetch it if you leave it over.
Yeah, but like I say, they do really. Like I say, the orange rusty ones, they interest me just because the body shape of them now and the size of them now.
Yeah.
This time next year, they'll be 30, 40 cm without a dart.
Yeah. They'll have the growth rate of a Karashi.
Yeah.
Daz, are you going to put me to sleep with that book?
No, put it down now. That's it. You've had your weekly dose of it.
Paul D says, thanks for the suggestion, guys. Appreciated.
Anytime, mate.
says, was the Emperor wearing his invisible suit at the time? Tales of the Koi by
Reverend Baz. No, that should have been the twerking Reverend.
There's no reverend here, mate. No. I can tell you that.
Mike, wasn't that
churches don't go down too well. I was kicked out of the last one.
I thought it was a Chinese. I thought it was
Chinese
a Chinese
Emperor, wasn't it? I think it was.
Yeah.
Another good book is the Cult of the Koi. Daz, can you use the book to keep burglars away, or they might fall asleep and the police come at their
I'm glad he's gone on to you now, Daz. So.
I seen Nicoya says gorgeous turnout she had, Daz. There were some absolute
cracking fish
in there.
Yeah.
Part 2, digging shame. The director eats all the lasagna. Hey, mate, you don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
He said, and I quote, I could smash that on my own. Twisted Koi says, right, I'm off. Cupcakes, knackered, got visitors tomorrow. Take it easy, Vince.
All right, mate. Well, enjoy your day, mate. Thanks for watching, mate.
See you, Vince.
There's Vince from Skeggy. Talking of which, is the little and the off has an E.
Ah. Yeah.
See you, Twisted. Laughing faces from Skeggy, as he's actually correcting somebody else's spelling. Yeah.
It'll come back to bite you, Skeg.
Yeah, it will. And on that note, gentlemen,
Has anybody else got anything to add?
Has anybody else got anything they would like to have a chat about, talk, discuss, questions they want to ask? LOL from I See Nicoy, always does.
Yeah.
Has anybody else got anything they would like to have a chat about? Everybody give you, there's 41 of you in the comments. Let's have a quick look on here. There's 28 thumbs up. Let's smash that thumbs up like. Let's see if we can get that number to rise up a little bit. See if we can beat some of us others. Did Mick eat all the chocobars? No, he didn't, mate. He didn't even have one.
No.
He's not a sweet tooth person.
No.
Bullshit statement for the week.
No. I do prefer savoury food.
If money was no problem, what type of pond would you have? A good one.
Yeah.
I
would have my dream pond.
I don't know. If money were no object, what kind of pond would I have?
I'll tell you what I saw on lately.
A natural. I'd have a natural, me. A proper natural. Full-on natural. But I'd still want filtration on it. I'd still want it crystal clear. I'd want it looking like a massive version of...
Yours.
Well, yeah, but better.
Yeah.
Same but different.
I saw one by the koi park lately, and it's a glass like window tank, but it's not windows. It's like glass panels and stainless steel posts all the way around. Some massive fish in it. It was crystal clear. It looked fantastic.
That's a Dutch. That's his friend in
Netherlands. The best koi pond in the world. Well,
it is, yeah. The most, yeah, it is, yeah. Most technical pond in the world, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I'd have one of them.
You'd have one of them.
Yeah.
What would you have?
I would go for what you said, natural. But filtration, not natural as in like
natural looking a pond as possible with less trees around it.
In the ground with nice Japanese maples and boulders and stuff like that.
Yeah,
well,
that does look nice.
We've got another question. We've got a few questions now, in fact. Anyone tried feeding chicken to koi cooked? No, but I've not tried it, but I've heard of people doing it. In fact, I know somebody that told us a story once about any leftovers from the Sunday dinner pretty much go straight in koi pond.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah.
Well, you look at carp anglers. What do they use for feed?
Pepperonis, tuna.
Whole tin of tuna in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And they put salt in as well.
Salt, paprika, spices, chili.
They'll all eat it though, won't they? Because they are
Omnivores.
They like spice.
omnivores. Yeah, they'll eat everything in it. They do like spice.
They do like spice.
Well, a lot of your ground bits and stuff are all contain spices, don't they, and stuff like that.
Paprika, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Chili.
Skeggy says, if money was no object, probably similar to Lee Hadfield's. I won't have that type of pond. If money were no object, I won't have an out of ground pond. I don't like them.
I wouldn't. Seriously,
I do like them. They are nice, but I prefer in ground. I really do.
I do wish that I just did a bigger pond in the ground and spent my money what I spent on the sleepers on big rocks and
decorating around it and stuff.
Yeah.
One made out of Chinese art, gold. Nipping Koi says, crab sticks, thumbs up or thumbs down? I got thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Definitely.
You know why? That's the only best place for them, crab sticks. Out there in the pond. They're going to go in the job.
They actually contain 0 crab.
They say there's nowhere near a crab.
Processed white fish.
Now that one I'd agree with, or that one in Saudi. Yeah, that's one hell of a koi pond.
That was nice, yeah.
Do you mean the one in Dubai?
Yes.
Is that one the quality Nishikoi does?
Oh, right.
I think it might have been, yeah. I think it was.
The one in Dubai?
No, the one
there.
koi partner.
That's what I'd do. That's what I would have, but I wouldn't want it over in UK. But I would do a natural pond that you can swim with your koi in. So it's a pond cum pool, natural swimming pool, crystal clear, filter and everything that you can get in and swim with your fish. That's what I'd have if I could. But not over here, because obviously it'd be freezing your nuts off. Mike Bass says, I would have a pond, the pond I have now, but a bit more money in the bank. I knocked the chicken salad into the pond once, and the koi ate the lot.
Yeah. Has anybody subscribed to Ohio Fish Rescue?
Yes.
Yes.
That swimming pool that he made there, mate. That's sweet. Isn't it?
Big Rich, and Tracy and
all those.
I was disappointed with the big back garden
fish in there, aren't they? The what's it?
On the back garden.
So go.
And they dyed blue, didn't they?
Oh, that outdoor koi pond.
Yeah.
They did. Yes, they did. Yeah.
I wasn't keen on that. I thought it looked a bit cheesy.
I didn't know. I thought it looked. To be fair,
fish,
because you know why?
Square pond covered in massive round rocks. Oh, not round rocks, but boulders. It looked a bit.
But the pond, the indoor pond they've done for the tropical fish, mate.
That was sweet, mate.
That's sweet. Big giant arapaima. Arapaima.
When he's feeding that, it comes up with bosh.
You've got arapaima.
They've got catfish. They've got
red-tailed catfish.
Albino.
High-greenus catfish. They've got
garfish. They've got albino garfish.
Albino gars, yeah. Alligator gars, yeah. They've got
they're massive, aren't they? They're huge gars as well, aren't they?
Yeah, the what's it called? The arapaima. They've got a couple of arapaima. Really nice fish. I mean, they've got pacu. They've got pacu as well.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, they have got. They take all big fish, don't they? That people can't. I keep running from all. Paul says there is a YouTube on how to install one of those pre-built ponds using glass, steel, and wood.
Yeah, and there's a guy in Colton where me and Daz live. That is in his house. He's got a basement.
Oh yeah, he has, hasn't he?
He's built this pond in his basement with like a wall to ceiling wall.
Yeah.
And where he has to get into the tank is in his living room through his bay window.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen it. It's
Yeah.
massive, isn't it? Absolutely.
got-
Yeah,
huge.
and he's got mirror carp.
And mirror
Yeah.
carp. Stuff.
I've
All
seen
really
that.
big, aren't they? Roach
Yeah.
and
That's literally 5-10 minutes away from me and that Daz, isn't it?
yeah.
In the Philippines, they use rice. Yeah, a lot of people feed rice, mate.
They do rice, yeah. They do feed rice, a lot of them.
They do enjoy it as well. They smash it.
And again, rice is good. It
Yeah,
good for them in winter.
Yeah.
But there's no proteins as such.
Be right back, guys. Take your time. A lake-sized mud pond? Nah, I wouldn't want a mud pond. I want to be able to see him. That's why I say a lake-sized natural swimming pool pond where you can swim with them. Because then you
Like
can
that
get
one
it
in Poland on your intro, Gaz, where all the koi
that was
around.
spotless, wasn't it? That was crystal clear, that water.
Yeah.
The trouble with my in-ground is I can't get down. It's not a trouble with the pond.
Yes, you like.
Yeah, mate, getting old. Yeah, getting old, mate. We all happens to the best of us, mate.
Yeah.
You become a fossil, mate. It's hard work doing things that
It is the old fossils. I mean, I'm still young.
If I had room for a big pond, yes, it would be an in-ground pond with a glass window on the top. An in-ground pond with the glass.
He always has to be.
You can stand over the top of the pond looking down into it. Now that'd be pretty cool.
It would be cool.
The one with the central seating area in Dubai.
Yes.
I could get in mine and swim with them. Yeah, you could. I agree.
But you freeze your nays off.
Covered in blanket weed.
From his gills or from his whiskers.
Tangled in your beard.
Bloody hell! What's it called? You seen him do this on his show, don't you? It'll be like that.
Pulling blanket weight out.
Yeah.
Been on a high for ages. One of my first subscriptions. Got to admit,
Yeah.
that's probably one of my first.
One of mine as well, mate. To be honest with you.
Yeah, me too.
Gaz, have you seen the video where someone puts a natural pond in, but part of it had a tunnel that came into the house, into the small pool over in Holland? No.
Yes, I have seen that one. Yeah,
I think I've seen that one as well.
In and out. It's pretty cool, actually. That's another one with a koi partner, I think. It's koi partner. Yeah. He has some good stuff.
I love RH. I love the huge aquarium that came from the casino.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Is it got?
And there's also sometimes spelled with a T. I need to say earlier on to somebody else, correcting the spelling. Just a joke. Rice is what koi originally ate. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my pond out of the ground. Why is it? Because that's what you prefer, or that's what you wanted?
No, because he can get in and out of it.
I must admit, in my round pond, it's easy getting in and out of. Not sure about the concrete one that was built. Steps to getting out of that chuffer.
This next question from Bubble and Fins. What do you think? Is it better making your own filter or buying one?
Making your own. 100%.
Depends on time and how practical you are, doesn't it?
Yeah. For me, 100% making one, because I enjoyed the making of it. Yeah. And I enjoy doing that kind of thing.
But if you like me, who don't know how to use a saw, screwdriver, or anything like that, buy one. But I've got a Colin, Daz, and Gaz now, so I'm all right.
Even buying one still incurs quite a bit of pipe work and jiggling.
Yeah, that's why I've got a Colin. Colin did that one.
You can buy them, can't you, and still have problems with them. You can make them and have problems with them. So I mean, at the end of the day,
now it takes some bloody setting up to solvent weld all the joints and get all the pipe work set up and everything.
That's probably the hardest bit. When you've got a good section there, you know you've got to do like maybe that one bit's got to be done in 6 or 7 joints all at once, and you think, God damn, this is not going to be easy. When you start,
You dry fit it.
Yeah.
You dry fit it, then you can't get the pieces apart. Oh, just push it together. It goes in dead easy when you try and get the bugger out.
That's what's the other guy called, Mick? Big American channel, and he said, this is why I love my job. What's his channel called?
Oh, the pond.
Pond digger.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg Whitstock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful pond that he made by the office in front of his
Aqualand.
French
Yeah,
doors.
Aqualand.
And
Yeah.
it's out to a balcony, but he's even got a sanded beach area. That's kind of sweet. Get down,
Yeah.
And it's
Aqualand.
nice. He hasn't got many fish in it, has he?
No.
Yeah. He's got
some. He had
He's got
some.
some.
He
He's got
had
some.
about 15 or so. Mind you, he might have put more in.
No. I watched a video only maybe yesterday or the day before where he come out and he stood out there and he poured in this cup of fish. There must have been 300 fish in there.
Must be a year.
Tons and tons of them. Jamie says, if money was no problem, I'd use glass all around instead of using block above ground. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That will be
full on 360 glass all the way around to be able to see.
Yeah, what's it called?
cleaning though, isn't it?
Imagine keeping that clean.
Exactly.
Tim has just done one where the full face where you see was all glass.
Yeah.
At that side of the ass. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Be like the Green Man.
Does Tim actually do the ponds, or does he just do the filtration?
No, I think he does. He can do both. I think his company can do both.
All the ones I've seen, he's just done the filtration. I've never seen him do an actual pond build.
That sounds familiar. Tracy got in mine and swam with them to sort the bottom drain out. We know somebody else
like that.
Somebody else who did that too. I would have a glass bottom pond with a tunnel underneath it. Now that'd be cool.
But
my spine issue saves bending. Makes sense, mate.
But these people say this if money was no object? But would people really do that crazy stuff? Because it'll be a waste of money if you fall out with the hobby, though, wouldn't it? Like 6 months later.
You could always use it in the event of a nuclear war, couldn't you? You could hide under your pond.
And so you can watch the bomb coming in.
Then you drown with the bottom cracks.
Yeah.
Cleaning the windows would be hell, no? Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Greg is the owner of Aquascape. I know everything about how Aquascape builds their ponds. Yeah, I've watched a hell of a lot of their videos, mate.
Yeah.
He did big basketball player.
Shaq O'Neal.
Yeah. Give him all those massive, great big butterfly koi that they rehomed, didn't they?
He did from Ohio Rescue.
Yeah. Right. Tim has a team of pond builders.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That answered your guys' questions and a couple of your topics. Oh, hi, lads. I'm going to join the International Koi Club. Hi, lads. Are you going to join the International Koi Club?
I didn't know there was one.
Didn't know there was one either.
No.
Is that an invite?
I'm not being funny. I don't think they'd want people like us reprobates going when they're rolling the Jags and stuff. Oh, look at my collection. You definitely know. International Koi Club ain't gonna be like for people like me and you.
That's true. Yeah.
It's not though, is it? Come on.
Hey, we can all have a Jag, mate. Just can't afford to fuel it. 9 miles per gallon or something daft like that. Well, that's going back probably about 4 miles per gallon now.
Oh, fuel's going up in it again.
Skeggy says cleaning the windows not a problem. Swimming with pool of barracuda, that could be the problem. If you call them that, Skeggy. Did you see the Superman water feature at? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, we did, mate. We did.
That one, right,
the spilling urns. The spilling urns are called. Yeah.
And then the Superman logo behind it with all lit up and everything. Yeah, that was sweet, mate.
That's pretty cool.
International. And did they not do it in a week? Did they not do that in like a 7-day challenge or something, Daft?
Yeah, I think it did something. It did it in a stupid amount of time, didn't they?
Yeah. A lot of over-the-counter filters have far too many issues. Less ones you can iron out any issues at a fraction of the price. 100%.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Nipping Koi says a 2.0 diesel Jag. I'm guessing. Hertz Koi says I'm guessing after seeing Jack Short. I'm guessing after seeing Jack Short.
What's that? No, I don't know what that is.
No, say he's been running around in there like a nutcase. I've been throwing balling for him. I'm guessing after seeing Jack Short.
No, we haven't seen.
I saw the short.
I saw some shorts of some little fish.
Last night, I think.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Yeah. No.
Shaq's Treehouse. Oh,
that's it. Around Shaq's Treehouse.
5 days they did it in and used all the aquascape contractors in America. Yeah, they did, mate. Yeah. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
International Koi Club is a Jack Baldwin reefer thing, I believe. That'll be a no then.
No.
About the International Koi. Seriously? Never heard. I haven't heard anything about it. International.
No, I haven't.
Into the Koi rescue. Come in there, Joe.
Thank you, my lady. Then, no, probably not.
No, mate.
No.
And then this one will probably phrase it more realistically. Seriously?
It sounds expensive. It sounds like it's going to cost us a lot of money.
Yeah, international, no.
No.
It's expensive enough in UK.
Yeah. We're struggling to be national, never mind international.
And I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. But I ain't joining no club after what I've just been through. I'm going to stick to my mates, and that is it. That's the only club I need.
Have a look. It's like a 70s vid for. We've got to have a look and see what's going on. Could be the future.
Oh, it could be.
Right, chaps. We have pushed over the 3-hour mark. Water tests on tap water. Taste it before you drink it. That's all I should say.
Especially when you live in my house.
Yeah.
We've all tested our tap water.
Strip the back off your throat, wouldn't it, Mike?
Yes. That's why I drink my pond water. It's better than bloody tap water.
We all have done and quite regularly do, and we have seen over a 6-month period changes in it.
Yeah.
KH levels and GH levels.
Yeah. I mean, my pH is still 9.
pH levels changing too. So yeah, we have done it.
My pH straight out of the tap still is 9. Give it a day or two, it does go down to 8. I tested my pond water not yesterday, the day before. Ammonia was 0, nitrate was 0, pH were 8. So it's stable at 8. It's never changed anything. It doesn't fluctuate. So as long as your pH is stable, I think it's fine. It doesn't fluctuate.
Right. Paul says, did you know all aquascape stuff that is supposed to be top quality is all made in China? I think everything is pretty much made in China. Mate.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Most stuff is.
But saying that, top quality stuff.
Any plastic or electronic
because it's made in China doesn't mean it's not quality stuff. I think there's quality stuff. Then is
not so.
Not so. You know what I mean? If you're buying anything like I say, Evolution Aqua, you know that brand has been to that place where they are made. They brought it. They said we want 20,000 of them. We're going to brand it as them. And you know they are 9 times out of 10 are going to be good quality items, I think.
Do me the little tune again in the background. 5, 4, 3,
Quick,
2,
Virgil.
1. Anything can happen in the next half hour. Bacteria in tap water, I meant. Well, how would you test for bacteria in tap water?
Put a fish in it and see if it dies.
I mean, we do that every week, don't we? We watch it.
Yes, there will be bacteria in the pond.
It's in the lining of the pipes and everything. It coats the insides of the pipes, but that's why they put chlorine and stuff in to sort of negate that.
Chlorine and yeah.
Waz is made in Germany.
Yeah.
Our Canon lenses and cameras technical expert says. Irish Jody Coy says, good night, gents and all. Thumbs up. Nice to see you mixed pond tonight. What we hope for you doing, mate, is one on Daz's, one on Jeff's, one on Mike's, one on mine, and we're just going to, just keep doing kind of random stuff like that. Let everybody have a look.
Like I say, what do you guys think about if the people want to who don't have a YouTube channel?
If anybody would like to, keeping it under 3 minutes long, or what we yours 5 minutes long, keeping it 5. Let's keep it 5 minutes long. If anybody else wants to send in any little videos of their ponds and would like to showcase them, I'm more than happy, and we're interested to see them.
Definitely are.
Stick your little videos in, drop us a link, drop us an email, let me know, and we'll share something via Google Drive, and you can bang it over through to us, and we'll have a little bit of a look at what you've got and what you want to showcase of your own ponds, and let everybody have a look at what you've got yourselves. That's Irish Jody Coy, live from the Coy Pond, said, ever thought of using artificial grass on a sort of conveyor belt like a drum filter? It'd be like a brush filter.
I've got it at the moment in me multivator.
What
I did, I've got tons of bloody artificial grass offcuts. Cut it up into strips about 3 inch wide, curled it up, put it all in one of the bays, and it works fantastic. It's absolutely coated in green muck. All the muck sticks to it. I've been using it for the last 6 months in me clover leaf, and it works really well in there.
It does.
Just as good as Jack Mattin, but it's free.
Because it's easier to wash off than Jeff Mattin as well.
Yeah.
Nipping Coy says they've been cutting down the chlorine in tap water.
Yes. Which isn't a bad thing.
Well, not for fish, but it is for us. When you're drinking the stuff.
No, they're cutting it down, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but they're cutting it down. That means there's going to be more active bacteria, live bacteria in your tap water that you're going to drink. So there's more chance of getting tummy upset.
I mean, not Mick though, because he.
I drink pond water.
Thank you very much, Paul. Everyone subscribe to Gaz's Koi Pond. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Like the video, everyone. Do us a huge favour. That would be very much appreciated, and it would be greatly
appreciated.
This bit. Hence, like he says, hence more bacteria.
Yeah.
8 times 3 mil pellets to a 6. Nice one, Skeggy. It's in at the end. Right, guys. We're going to draw it to an end and bring it to a close. Thanks very much for all those that have subscribed and have continued to come back week in, week out. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Usual thing, if you could do us a huge favour, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Until next time, keep smiling, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.
Thank you very much for watching.
Would you ever keep Oscars, Mike? There's a question for you. Quick.
Yes, I would.
And to end the show, cricket bat.